The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Alright, what's up? What's up, guys? AW here. Like I said, I was going to do this stream later on tonight. Let's talk Paul. Yes, I did do a little earlier stream on dual channels. This channel and my new channel, Dissect. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. You know what? Here, I'll let you if you're new here, I'll let you subscribe to it right now. Please, please help me. Help me get to 10 subs. That's all I'm asking you. Just need 3 more. Get me to 10 subs. Please, please. Okay? That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking. Sub. And I'm gonna pin it too. No. That's all I'm asking you to do, please. Sub to it. Okay. So thank you all. That's all. Yeah, there's John Campia stuff. This channel is not gonna be focused on John Campia. That channel will be. But this is Let's Talk Pop, episode 59. Yeah, 59. I did not do a stream over the weekend. Should have. Okay. There we go. We got Blinded in. He said he's going to come back. Welcome. Hey, Blinded. Welcome back. How are you in these past 2 hours?
I've been doing nothing.
Okay. Well, I was on Tony's stream for about an hour, right? And it really got interesting. It really got interesting. But I had to leave when it got really interesting. So Tony was talking about Eric's alive, but came on. I'm gonna say in the private chat. I don't want to say it here. Here we go. But yeah, welcome to episode 59. As trailers to Galore, GTA 6 trailer. Trailer, yeah, you saw that. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, you'll know once I reply. Don't say his name though. Like I said, this trailer from GTA 6 came out. We kind of talked about earlier, but whatever. We'll talk about it again. And not Blind had more to say. The trailers that came out from Brazil, CPAC, whatever it's called, CCPX, I think that's what it's called, abbreviation. And there's some movie news. Let's see what the movie news. Let me look at the list of movie news. I think my mouse just almost died. Maleficent 3 possibly in the works. Wes Ball wants his live-action Zelda movie to be like Miyazaki movie. Mahershala Ali says he's being encouraged with the direction of Blade is going. I think he will be back at it relatively soon. And we're going to take a first look at Sebastian Stan as one and only Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
By the way,
Yeah.
I did not check out that John Campia segment.
Which one?
I was hoping the one where it's like about Deadpool. How he compares Deadpool 3 to the Marvels.
Oh, I didn't finish it yet. I don't think I'm gonna go for that one.
Because I'm kind of curious, like what he was even talking about. Yeah, that's precise.
He thinks Deadpool. His idea is that he thinks Deadpool is leaking too much because they're worried it's going to suffer like the Marvels. That's what I think he's trying to get the gist out of it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, I can see that. I mean, I don't think it's being leaked out intentionally. I know that might happen. I don't know if it's happening intentionally.
But like the thing is, Sabretooth and Toe, like don't be so really excited about those characters anyway.
No, you're right, but at the same time, Toe was in a Fantastic Four car, so I think that is pretty weird. So whatever's happening, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see. I think, I mean, not to focus on this too much, but I do think Disney is putting all their eggs in one basket with Deadpool 3. I think they think Deadpool 3 is going to be like a No Way Home, but for the X-Men movies. and I don't think that's going to be the case. I think
Yeah.
Deadpool 3. I think once the trailer comes out and people realize that it's a multiverse story, I think the hype is going to lessen. I think people are going to be normal people, not you and us, right? Like everybody who's into this. I just
I
think
don't
the
feel
normies
I don't feel
aren't
it's
going to
gonna
be
be
into
I
it.
feel this can be a Doctor Strange situation.
Yeah, I could see it being like that. I could see this being like the effects of
Yeah.
because not everybody liked Doctor Strange, right? And I think
Mhm.
people will walk away with or see the trailer for Deadpool 3 and think, well, this you have the TVA and then you have the multiverse stuff and you're bringing back Wolverine. And also too, I think Disney is overestimating how much of a hit Deadpool really was. Deadpool was a hit because, well, it was such a successful rated R
Mhm.
movie and it made more than $700 million. But we're in different times now, so I don't know. Will people? I do hear people say they're excited about Deadpool 3, but I don't think they're aware that Deadpool 3 is now connected to the MCU. That's also another thing too, right?
Well,
Um,
they should be.
they should be, but
If
let's be honest,
if they're
Deadpool
not
hasn't
aware,
appeared in the MCU, so I can't really blame them too much.
movie.
Deadpool is kind of a separate character, even from the Fox X-Men movies.
If
Yes,
they saw the
those characters
Marvels,
appeared, but
if they saw the Marvels movie, which a lot of people obviously didn't because of the box office numbers, they would know that that Deadpool will be part of the MCU because of the Beast after credit scene.
yeah, but no one saw the Marvels.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Good. That's
And
a
I
good
think
point.
they should have they should have put Deadpool maybe in Multiverse of
Remember,
Madness.
remember the Scoopers were trying to like, oh, but people should see this movie because Beast is gonna be after credit scene, dude.
Yeah, but no one cared.
If you want people to see the movie, you don't put that in after credit scene.
And also too, I don't even the people who did see that after credit scene, do they really know that Deadpool is connected to the MCU? Because like I said, Deadpool was sort of a all over the place, like
I always
he's
thought it
not
connected to
really
the X-Men
connected.
universe, the Fox X-Men universe.
The
But
thing
I don't
is,
know.
like, those characters appeared in his movie, but he never appeared in any other movie. That's the thing. That's why I'm like,
You know what's
is this
funny?
going to work like what how they think it's going to work?
His his Colossus, because there's Colossus and there was a Colossus in X-Men 2,
Yeah,
and his Colossus is not
and
like that.
3.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
3,
that
yeah,
Colossus is totally different.
yeah. Same with Juggernaut, right?
Yeah.
So, what the question
Yeah, and
is,
is this Wolverine? I mean, and
yeah,
that's another
exactly.
thing too. Are people going to be like Hugh
It could be
Jackman
two.
again?
It could be two different universes with X-Men characters, right?
Yeah.
Variants, possibly. Yes.
I just think everything that's on Twitter now, like, because there's so many people who are like talking about how the Marvels was so great, and I I don't really trust that anymore. I think the public is jaded by Marvel, and I think
Agreed.
this movie could have been really big, but I think it's going to be affected by the slew of bad comic book movies that came out this year. And we even saw that the good ones of this year, they had to earn their place at the box office. Guardians of the Galaxy started fairly low for its opening weekend, and then it grew to 800 million. Same
Yeah.
thing with Spider Verse. So Spider Verse kind of started low.
Word of mouth is not
Well, it was
helping the
better than the
Marvels.
first one, but
If those people
yeah,
say if they say it's good, that's obviously it's not working for the Marvel. It worked for Guardians. It worked for Spider Verse.
yeah. Guardians and Spider
Yeah,
Verse are the only sort of successful movies, or not. Sorry, comic book movies of this year, right?
agreed.
Shazam didn't do well. The Flash didn't do well. Blue Beetle didn't do well.
Nope.
The Marvels didn't do well. Ant-Man didn't do well. Who knows what Aquaman 2 is going to be like? I mean, right now it's the box office predictions and its pre-ticket sales are pretty low.
It's
But at
low,
the
but
same time, that doesn't say much.
it's actually going up a little bit,
The
but
thing
it's
is,
low.
it can have a low opening weekend,
Yeah.
but the first Aquaman depended on legs. That's why it made $1 billion. So
That one had a
that's
low opening
why,
weekend. Yeah, it likes really
yeah,
carried that film. They're hoping for the same thing. That's what I think they're
I
hoping for.
I think they're hoping for the same thing too. But if the reviews are really bad, I don't think that's going to happen. Like,
Mhm.
I think if this movie gets panned, like I'm talking like Ant-Man 3 pan. right? Like this movie has like a rotten score in the like 30s or 40s, then I think the movie's not going to do well. And I think it's going to get around that people are shitting on the movie. Because like I said, someone I said this at the beginning of the year. Someone said that there's a comic book movie that is one of the worst comic book movies this year, and no one will guess what it is. And they were not referring to Marvel. They were talking about Aquaman 2. It sounded like they were talking about Aquaman 2. So who knows?
The trailers for the movie actually look pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna get to some. Okay, let's get to GTA 6.
Yeah.
I think everybody's seen it. I can't show it on here. I could show without sound. I don't think we really need sound for the trailer.
No, we don't need sound. You'll get. I don't know if you want to show it too because they've been copied.
Even with no sound on.
Yeah, even without the sound.
But the trailer's out publicly. They can't really.
I know they were doing it to everybody last night, so I don't know if that they were just being reactionary because it leaked.
I mean, they took it. They released it themselves. So like I mean,
if you want to play, if you want to chance it, but I don't know. I would say don't play with sound.
Okay, I'm gonna get it from file. I'm gonna get it from GameSpot. Okay. There's no sound.
And I would pause it once in a while, like so we could talk over it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm excited about the game. Am I like everybody else? Not really, because I'm fairly skeptical about this game.
Let me get out of the commercial on the advertising first. I don't have YouTube Premium, so shut up, people. If you're trying to tell me get YouTube Premium, I'm not paying for that. I'm sorry.
I pay for YouTube Premium. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
But it cost me $12 a year, to be fair. So
$12? How do you get for $12?
I had a friend who hooked me up.
You're lucky. If I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't put it up yet. Oops. There we go.
I still think it's worth it.
So she's just breaking out of prison. She's definitely on parole.
Oh, you know what you should do? You should slow it down.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay. We'll start from the beginning. Settings. What is it? 0.75? 0.5?
0.5.
Okay, let me see what I put it. 0.5. Okay. So the character's name is Lucia.
Yeah, Lucia and Jason.
Yeah.
Which was confirmed to us in the leaks, last year.
So she's getting out of prison, obviously here.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll probably be on parole.
And
it's funny. This is Miami. This is
the fictional version of
Miami. Yeah, because I can't use.
Now there was a leak that was suggesting that there's actually going to be it's not just Vice City. It's actually going to be multiple cities. And I mean that leak came from. I'm pretty sure it was like the most recent leak with I'm not sure if you heard about this, but some son of a rock star art director basically leaked the game, or it may have been his friend, and he leaked the map, like sections of the map, and basically he described in detail that the game has multiple cities right besides Vice City. So I don't know if this.
The thing is, Florida, the way Florida is shaped, it's quite possible. Remember.
Well, he describes it as, this is what he describes it as. He says it's 4 major cities with a lake in the middle of it.
So I can see that with Florida, because the way Florida is the shape of the state. I can see that working like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really 4 major cities in Florida is like Miami, Tampa, Orlando, Tallahassee, right. But there's like some smaller cities around Miami, like Fort Lauderdale or West Palm Beach or whatever. So I could see that. If you remember, like GTA 5 was a pretty big map, and that was not just Los Angeles. That was also the mountains and stuff. And remember GTA San Andreas, that was not just LA either. That was San Francisco and Vegas.
Yes, yeah. Their maps tend to be very big. Even on the PS2, it was still pretty sizable.
Yeah. Okay, this is the.
Yeah, these are the boats and stuff like that. I'm
Obviously.
assuming that's her, and she's like partying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is a lot of just like urban environments to kind of like show us the detail of it. I mean, this looks impressive. The part that I'm a little skeptical of is I don't think this is what the game is going to look like. I don't think this is like graphically what it will look like. Yeah.
Okay. Multiple cities.
Multiple cities. That's what was in the leak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the project. So pull up Degrassi's comment.
Which one? This one?
Yes. So this is why I don't know if they kept this still, right? Because the original leak, I want to say it's been 4 or 5 years since that leak came out, where basically it was discovered that the next GTA game, or GTA 6, is called Project Americas, right? And it was going to have 2 maps, one that was going to be based on Vice City that takes place in the current day, and one that takes place in the 70s in a fictional Brazil, right? And that the female character, we play as the female character, and then we go back and forth between her dad in the 70s, right? Now, that seemed really ambitious, and a lot of people didn't believe that leak until we actually got the gameplay leak last year, where people started being like, oh, yeah, that actually might be real because it lines up with the female character and some of the details about her and, Jason and things like that. So I don't know. That would be an interesting take to go back in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It does kind of fit with the Vice City, right? So I guess that kind of makes sense. To do like a modern day and then also like in the past. So I don't know.
Hey Anthony, Tommy Bersay, maybe get mentioned. I don't know what year
probably.
This is probably taking. I don't know what year this is taking place. It's more modern, but I don't know exactly what decade.
I mean, if that was the case, would they want to show that in the trailer? I don't know.
Yeah.
It would probably be visually close, but I don't think it's going to look like this. Like, there's no indication that it's in game or if this is a CGI cutscene. And going back and looking at the trailers from GTA 5, I mean, it does look similar to what we got, but it was more similar to what we got on the PS4, not on the PS3 and 360. So I don't know. I'm not gonna like believe that this is what the game looks like until I actually see gameplay. Then I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, this is impressive.
Like, Miami is a huge party scene.
And also too, like, are people gonna expect that this is not gonna run? If this is what the game looks like, right? There's no way in hell that this is running 60 FPS on the consoles. I don't think they're gonna put a performance mode for this game. If that's the case, that's pretty impressive. And also too, are they gonna be implementing ray tracing and all the new sort of like, crazy details from I don't even know what engine they're running here, so I guess it's their in-house engine. So it's not like Unreal Engine 5, but still, you get my point. Like, is this gonna have ray tracing? Is this gonna have all the new bells and whistles? Because
this game's gonna make a lot of horny men.
Yeah, there's a lot of actual like this.
Oh my!
With the crocodile.
The crocodile stuff looks good. That looks fun.
Well, that was they're actually taking like segments from things that happen in real life. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption was pushing the limit too. This is definitely going to be pushing the limit. I just don't think there's going to be a performance mode. Like, everybody's going to look at this and be like, "Oh yeah, this is next gen." I don't think it's going to run like next gen.
Damn. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. I'm sorry.
The crocodile coming into the story. Yeah, dude, so a lot of these things are like references to things in real life.
Do you think you can see like
a lot of rednecks?
Rednecks, or they're exposed brutality, stuff like that. because you see a
I
lot
think there's
of
gonna be
films coming out.
a lot of Florida Man,
Yes,
a lot of
you know
stuff
what?
like that in this game.
You think people in Florida are gonna be pissed? I mean, like, are you gonna think like DeSantis is gonna be pissed or something? I don't know.
I think it's gonna. I mean, if this is Rockstar, I think it. Yeah, it is. If it's
Rockstar makes fun of
tamed down.
everything. They do that all the time. They do that. That's how they do it all the time, right? They do that all the time. Rockstar.
Yeah,
Right?
in one of the leaks, in one of the leaks, there was like a segment where it was you were playing as Jason, and he was
Mhm.
talking to a redneck, and uh, it sounded like Trump country. So
Yeah, Rockstar will definitely do that. They'll tackle that kind of stuff.
yeah, that character Jason was talking to.
Stuff,
I mean, if
Eddie.
you could find that clip, it was pretty funny. But
I
yeah,
can't.
like I'm sure this is gonna be controversial. It's Rockstar. That's what they do all the
Look at
time.
that. That's so. This is so.
This was like probably the most impressive part of like visually looking. Yeah, and this old lady. This is also another reference to something on in real life.
Yeah.
There's a video about it. Someone has a video talking about all the references to social media and stuff. So yeah, these are the two main characters.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this guy. Woof.
Yeah, this looked hilarious. This looked like something that would that happen in real life. Guy staring at the camera and shit.
Maybe I'll find that. It's slow motion.
Yeah, and they're speeding away. I like the concept though, the Bonnie and Clyde. I think that's. I mean, it's been done before, but for GTA, I think it makes sense. And also too, if they're gonna have multiple protagonists, I feel like one of the biggest problems with GTA 5 was
if
too
you
many
bought a bigger
characters.
store, don't wear bandanas like that.
No, but it looks cool though.
It looks cool, but you can still your face is you can still you can still be easily revealed by the security cameras and by the police. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Also too, I mean another thing that was in the leak was them robbing. I think it was a Waffle House.
What the fuck, waffle? Like, give me waffles.
Yeah, they were robbing, and that looked pretty entertaining.
They're small time crooks, right? At the beginning, obviously.
Yeah, they're small time crooks.
That's how Grand Theft Auto is. You start off as a small time crook, and then you become a bigger crook.
But there's also something else too. There was like a weird leak. I don't know. This one very sketchy. They were trying to say that Lucille is Lucy. I keep
Lucia.
Man, it's such a Lucia. Okay, Lucia was in prison, and she actually had a kid, and I think the state took away the kid from her, and it sounded really weird, but it sounded believable. But again, there was no like proof or like evidence of this, so I don't know if that's gonna play if that's real. That may be like a motivating factor, is like she's trying to get back her kid, but I could see something like that happening.
Yeah.
That would be very unique kind of situation. But yeah, I like the idea too of the crime romance. I think it fits better because, as I was trying to explain, GTA 5 having 3 characters, that was way too much. And I really only preferred Franklin. I do like Michael, and Trevor to me was. I don't really see what was the point of Trevor. He wasn't like super compelling. I didn't like him as a character. He's just crazy. Yeah, he's just crazy, and that was it. And they didn't do much with it, I felt like. And I think the best part of GTA 5 was the ending when you gotta like kill the other friend. Yeah, kill their like you gotta kill the ballers and all that stuff like that. Like I thought that was the best part of the game, and that was the ending. So yeah. Yeah, she has an ankle bracelet, so she's definitely on parole. And
yeah,
who knows? I think the motivations here look a lot better, a lot stronger, and 2 characters a lot easier.
Yeah, like most
yeah, it's just too much though.
If you really look at it, in most I guess groups of thieves, robbers, they always have that one stable member.
Right.
Always.
But for a game, and I know Rockstar's definitely. Yeah, I agree. It should have just been Michael and Franklin. Like you could have made them like split Trevor and give his personalities to them, a little bit. Like maybe Michael was kind of unhinged just a bit. I don't know, something, because it was just felt like too much, to be honest. But yeah, I agree there, RJ. Yeah.
It's insane.
Um, it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, there's like they need money for something. Maybe they get the kid back, or maybe whoever they're working for, or not for, but previously, maybe she was like a big time drug dealer for like. I would assume she was a big time drug dealer or a thief for like some, because this is Florida and she's. I'm gonna try to be best as careful here. Maybe I'm trying to be best. If it's offensive to people, I'm sorry, but maybe she was working for some Latino drug dealer in Florida.
Maybe, or I don't know.
I don't know if
Just
is that okay to say?
no, I get what I mean. This is Grand Theft Auto,
And
so it's
it's
obviously
Florida.
gonna
Like
have
and Florida has been known,
yeah,
like, especially Miami, has been known to have a high drug rate city.
right. I mean, well, Vice City dealt with that stuff,
Yeah.
so um, I mean, I could see that.
I'm
To be honest, I think the game is gonna be more focused on their relationship. That's what I get from the trailer.
yeah, maybe
Like
it's their kid.
maybe
Maybe it's
it's
not
like
just
a
her kid.
tox.
Or maybe it's a
Maybe it's
bro.
like a well, if that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in some type of toxic relationship.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know, stuff like that. I think would be interesting. It would definitely be very controversial. I think
Yeah.
people would probably get upset. They would if that's the case, they would definitely call it woke. Like, oh, you have this like woman in this like abusive situation, and uh, I don't know. I think stuff like that would be interesting. It's definitely a touchy subject, but it's not one that's very common,
At Volk,
especially in
have
video
anybody's
games.
play Volk, man, they're totally like Grand Theft Auto's Grand Theft Auto. If you look at Grand Theft Auto, it's anything about Volk.
Yeah, they're gonna push. They're
They're not
gonna
gonna
push
change that.
the envelope with
Yeah,
the social commentary and what they. I
it's a
mean, just look at
satire
Red
to
Dead
that.
Redemption
It's
too.
that's what the thing. That's a satire to that. It's a
Yeah,
joke to that. That's what they're trying to show there.
but I mean, in Red Dead Redemption 2, they did a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Like they had the KKK
yes,
lynching
they
people, and you
did.
can like kill them and stuff like that. And do you remember when someone tracked down one of the ladies of the suffrage movement and they like
Yeah,
killed? Yeah, like, and that was like a big fucking deal back like 5 years ago. So I'm 100% sure that this game is gonna have stuff like that. Um, it's just
Walks
the modern day version of it, right?
Walks are not pushing the envelope. Of course, you're gonna push the envelope.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's been 12 years. They're gonna have to, if they're
Grand
gonna
Theft,
earn that $8 billion, they're gonna have to.
Grand Theft Auto has always been based on the times at the game
Yeah.
safety period. Okay, always.
Now,
Oh man,
yeah,
GTA 5. They're not with Michael was not with an anti-hero. He was still a thief. He was not
yeah,
an
yeah. I hope they're not too sympathetic, but at the same time,
Oh,
they obviously have to be
the
relatable.
GTA 3 protagonist was not an anti-hero. He was just a criminal, pure
Hmm.
criminal. But he had no character. He was just scary.
Now, the one thing I'm worried about is the
Oh
gameplay
yeah,
of this game. That's the one thing I'm definitely worried about, because if there's one thing I am not a fan of in Rockstar games, it's the realism. I think the only time I liked the realism was in San Andreas. San Andreas, I thought, had the best balance. GTA
I love San
5,
Andreas.
also, what's up, Blue Jay?
They blew it.
Um, yeah, so I'm not a big fan of the realism in their games, and I felt
Oh,
like Red Dead 2 took the realism way too far, to the point where the game was not enjoyable. I have not finished that game
yeah.
because of the controls, because of a lot of the realism of the game just weighs down the experience, which I know is not everybody
I
agrees,
do have
because
a
that's a.
link. Um,
But yeah, sorry.
Wolverine probably like you could compete. You could compete. Wolverine could still compete with Grand Theft Auto. It's not gonna make us so much money, but
Yeah,
Wolverine will still do fine. If you know if you know your real game is gonna still do fine, even though it's gonna be outcompeted by a couple others, you can still release Wolverine. They're the same year as Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't think it'll be an issue.
Yeah.
Because I think that game will still do well. It's like
Yeah, I don't-
Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man Tears of Kingdom. Okay. Yeah.
To be fair, I think the only games that won't be impacted will be Nintendo games. Everything else, I think, should just move out of the way.
Mhm. I want more realism. Hey, Blue Jay, what's up?
I definitely don't. I don't want more
Oh,
realism.
What are you doing?
Grand Theft Auto has never been real. Let's say Blue Jay, go.
Oh no, it's just shit. I'm excited for this game.
Everybody's excited for this game. It's been 10 years.
We've been excited for that long.
It's see, okay, here's the thing. I'm excited for this game. The one thing about Rockstar just bugs the shit out of me.
Hey, RJ.
Hey, what's up, RJ?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
The one thing about Rockstar, and I'm a big Rockstar fan. You know, I grew up playing Rockstar games a lot. It bugs the ever-loving shit out of me is that, okay, you got GTA, you got Red Dead Redemption, but you have all these other series that they have made in the past, and you just let them collecting dust and stuff. Anybody remember Midnight Club? I freaking love
Midnight Club. Bully. A lot
LA
of franchises
Noir.
have done
Oh,
this.
LA Noir was something they published. They didn't make it. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if. I don't
The
know what
studio that
is
made
going on
LA
at
Noir
Rockstar.
shut down, which is sad.
Yeah, there was also Agents. They announced Agents, and then that never
Agent,
happened.
yeah. Oh god, yeah, that PlayStation exclusive that's never coming out.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
like, you see, it does kind of bother me. It's just like I don't see. There's the thing. Like I was in this mindset where I was like, I remember when this was an ongoing thing. Like GTA 6 was like, oh my god, like these GTA scammers were just saying, oh my god, this new trailer for GTA 6 came. I'm like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. And I was like, no, this has got to be a prank or something like that. But like, I'm gonna get the game. Everybody's gonna get the fucking game. Honestly.
Well, it's like I said in the chat. Once the pre-orders go live, it's gonna make $1 billion in pre-orders.
Of course.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
my only things is that it's been like freaking 12 years since the last game, and it's like, well, it's been like what? Let's see, 5 years since Red Dead Redemption 2. I just feel like if they have all these other series like Midnight Club, Bully, all the other stuff, Max Payne, even like remember Max Payne?
I think Max Payne is going to come back. It seems like they're trying to make a comeback.
Well, yeah. Remedy is remaking the first 2 games, so
okay, good.
Yeah, and if that's successful, I wouldn't be surprised if they announce Max Payne 4.
Yeah.
But honestly, look, I am a big GTA. I've been playing GTA since San Andreas. I'm a good kid back in the day. Look, I mostly play San Andreas just to be chased by cops and shit in the car. That's all.
Listen, no judgment here. When I was a kid, I played Vice City and would go to the mall to get the katana and just go into Samurai.
I used to play San Andreas mostly. GTA 4 was my stuff because I just like getting screwed around all the time. Just the ragdoll stuff kills me all the time. And then GTA 5, I remember that. And also Rockstar is not very good at keeping their release dates. Remember to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I remember when GTA 5 was coming out, and when I remember it was like their release dates were like all over the place. It was like either 2012. I remember it was coming in March of 2013. Then I heard on GameStop. Like I was in GameStop one time. Said they changed to September, and I got really pissed about that. And I was
that was the lock date, September 2013. The thing is, though,
Red Dead 2 had the same problem.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why they announced it for 2025, and they kept it kind of vague because I think that's their locked year, but they're not going to give a release date until they're for sure. Because I think that like Take-Two probably wants us to come out by a certain fiscal year anyway.
They said they have a projection for, what was it, late 2024, early 2025, $8 billion.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody thinks it's coming out early 2025.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great if it was early 2025. I'm not expecting this until fall 2025, though. But I do think it will make that date, though. I really do. I think it'll make that release
I'm
year.
sure.
I don't think it's going to get delayed. I think they said 2025 because that's their lock. Like that's their lock year. No matter what, they're going to make that year. So.
And
Yeah,
also too, they've been
you
on production for this game since 2017.
Yeah, they've been working on this for a while. So
Yeah,
that's the other
like
part
full
of it too.
production, like actual like full on crunch mode, trying to make the animations and everything.
Yeah, because I'm trying to
So,
remember the
yeah.
GTA 5 marketing, but like I feel like they did the reveal trailer and they went silent for a while.
Yeah.
And then they came back.
2011 is when they started.
Yeah, and then 2 years late, like I don't even think we got another trailer for GTA 5 until the next year, and it was like what, character trailers, or was it gameplay trailers?
I think
so. I don't
so.
think we got a gameplay trailer until 2013.
I think it was character. Well, there wasn't that E3 2012? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. That's why I was asking. Like,
yeah, I just remember it was revealed in 2011.
Yeah, I remember it was October 25th, 2011, when they showed the first trailer for GTA 5. And then, honestly, because I was like, I thought it was going to come out sooner because they put out a trailer. I was like, oh, so it should come out sooner. Psych.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought was going to happen with this game, because the Take-Two CEO was saying that they only want to promote games if they're a year out. So I thought this game was coming out late next year. But that's why I'm kind of like,
that's why they said 2025, because it's more realistic. If they would have said next year, I wouldn't have believed it. I'm like, this is getting pushed to 2025.
Yeah, it's Rockstar we're talking about because like video games in general, they announce their trailers. They put out trailers like to at least 2 years.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
at least with this, they announced the game at the very end of 2023. So technically, it's only like a year-long wait. Technically, it just feels like it's 2 years.
Right. But I mean, it's just that the video game industry has changed so much since, let's be honest, since Cyberpunk, and it's the reason why PlayStation hasn't announced anything. Like PlayStation has not announced a first-party game in 2 years. So,
that's mind blowing to me. That's mind blowing.
Yeah,
they've
that's
got
still
to get something announced soon.
Yeah, I don't think next year. I think for PlayStation, it's looking dry, man. I don't even think Death Stranding is coming out next year. That's pretty low.
No, I think Death Stranding will come out next year. I do.
Well, we'll see if that trailer.
I'm hoping next year is Death Stranding and Wolverine, but we'll see. I think Wolverine might be more likely 2025, but I hope.
Yeah, I think that's 2025. That a year turnaround for another game.
Well, they've had the team been working on that since I think after Miles Morales was done, they've been working on it. So it's been 3 years. So
Infamous needs to be a movie.
I think the reason why they dropped the ball in Infamous was because first off, the main character. I mean, second, Cole is not around, and then Second Son really didn't take off. And I think it didn't take off.
I like Second Son. I like that game.
It's a good game. But I mean, like sales wise.
Yeah, and First Light, that DLC expansion game, First Light was awesome.
Yeah, that was fire. That was actually fire. Yeah.
I hope they do something more with Infamous, but yeah, no, I mean, like I'm looking forward to the game. What I'm going to be very curious about is what they do with obviously gameplay and gameplay duties, but like the big thing that they're banking on for this game for like the next decade plus is what is the next evolution of GTA Online going to be?
So it doesn't look like Fortnite, because that's another rumor.
Well, see,
my God, what? Oh,
that's not. So this is another sketchy rumor. Do I believe it? I could see this happening. So basically what was said was that GTA 6 would be a live service type game that will be expanded on in terms of the map. So like they'll add new elements to the map.
Or like new weapons, new cars.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what GTA 5 was. They kept adding stuff.
Right. They kept adding stuff, but this would be integrated with the single player.
Was the online heist. That was the big
right.
The heist, and then after that, like I think the last big heist update was the final one with Franklin coming back and with Dr. Dre, and that you could tell was meant to be story DLC that just became online DLC.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it continues the story, I guess. So
See,
I really am not a fan of GTA Online, so I never played any of that.
I always like fucking with online a lot, but like nowadays it's starting to become just a cartoon. Honestly, it's really just becoming like it's becoming what Free Guy was parroting right now, where like you got these all like hover bikes coming around.
yeah, it got really
Yeah.
silly.
It got
But
stupid.
it
Like,
got stupid, but it was also fun. Because like
well,
you wouldn't want to
I mean,
hover bike and just be nuking people from orbit.
it's fun, but like everything in the game is, even like the problem with the game is that everything is like expensive as all hell. My brother still plays this game, and like he always saves up to buy some of the dumbest freaking stuff in the game. Like, oh yeah, I'm saving to buy
Yeah.
the DeLorean. I'm like, why do you need that?
By the way, there is a breaking news update. SAG-AFTRA has decided to ratify their contract, which means that the strike is now officially over.
Jesus Christ! Wait, what?
So I'm just letting everyone
I-
know they officially ratified their contract. They voted yes. 78% voted in favor of the deal.
70% is not that good.
78. My bad.
I mean, they got the deal done, but 78 is not that good.
Well, at least they didn't go on strike again, like you were thinking, Aaron.
But with 38% only submitting a ballot, that's not good either.
No, it's very shaky. It's probably going to continue to be shaky.
They're probably going to renegotiate in 3 years. It'll be a big
yeah.
issue,
There's
at least for the next 3 years, things are fine.
SAG has to look at their own organization because there's something wrong there.
Yeah, definitely. I think. I mean, they did make a lot of like last minute changes, and I did hear some people weren't very happy with those changes. It's probably why it didn't happen sooner.
They're probably going to need to get out Fran Drescher.
I know the biggest issue was that, from what I saw, was a lot of the voice actors who were members of SAG-AFTRA were not happy with the deal at all.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess.
Oh
we'll see
yeah,
what
very
happens.
couple months to grass. Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't just wait on those 3 years though. That's the thing, right? I feel like they wait for the 3 years and then, oh shit, here's this long strike. It's like,
yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know how it works, or like, I mean, I'm sure they bring up the issues before the 3 years were up, but I mean, I don't know how exactly it all works out.
Because now look at what's happening. We're having Apple and Paramount merge together to bundle their services. So
cable again.
Yeah. So in 3 years, something else is going to change.
It can't be took like a full month to get it. Almost a full month to get the full ratification.
Right. Yeah. It's just,
in sports, it takes like a few days. 3 years. Yeah. This is they're gonna have to look at their own. They're gonna have to look at their own union. Fran Drescher is probably on the hot seat for president, because that's not good. That's not really.
Yeah. I don't think Fran Drescher will be there in 3 years for the next negotiations. It'll probably be someone else. I mean, they change. I mean, they probably change leadership, like not frequently, but enough to where it won't be a big thing. But
and knowing you get 38% of them to actually vote in, that's not good. That either means 38, so 62% either means they're not sure or sure. They weren't like committed.
Yeah, that is weird. Like I'm looking at this. That is weird that only 38% of the members sent in a ballot.
That's true. That's true, Degrassi. But you got to remember, NFL has like 50 players on a team and times it by 30. I mean, it's not 160,000 members, but it's over 1,000. And they can get it done in a few days.
I'm just saying, I'm surprised that it's only 38% of the members voted. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like I said, I don't know for sure what that's all about. I'm just saying that was kind of... That's confusing to me.
This is not like the writers. The writers, their union definitely work together. Everybody work together. Not for SAG. It doesn't seem like they're for together. They didn't seem.
Well, the working actor is completely different from the working writer.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems
there's gonna be a lot of different.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because the actors or egos and all of that are different than writers. Writers just
I don't think it's egos. They have different. There's like I said, the actors are there's different types of actors. There's different ways that they're working. Some of them are not working as an actor as their full-time job. And very only 1% of them are these multi-millionaire actors or actors who are working even consistently. Like they could be working consistently and still be broke, right? So that's something most people don't realize.
It's just.
Hey, by the way, did you guys know that something comes out in 2 days?
2 days.
The game.
Comes out a game?
The Avatar video game.
Oh
yeah.
no, I forgot.
See,
wait, it comes out in 2 days?
It comes out in 2 days, yes.
And there's no previews, there's no reviews? What the hell?
The reviews, I think, drop tomorrow.
Oh my god, I can't wait. It might be a
I
thought it was
I don't know what happened to the marketing, but I feel like they dropped the ball on the marketing.
I thought that was coming out next week.
I've only seen maybe one trailer, and it was like a gameplay.
I mean, they were pushing the game pretty big at the shows and stuff. So I don't know what happened.
I've had it listed in my Xbox store app.
I'm waiting for a sale, but I actually thought it looked pretty decent. I'm not the biggest Avatar
remember,
fan,
if you
but
subscribe, what's that new service called? Ubisoft Plus. If you subscribe to that, you get all their new games at launch for free, basically, with your subscription.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's $20 a month.
I don't know about that.
It's kind of expensive.
That is way too expensive for Ubi shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, how much is that?
$20 for
I mean, I'm just giving a rough estimate. I think I thought it was $20 a month.
We have to now look because if it's $20, that's USD, right?
You can look it up.
My god, that is way too much.
Oh yeah, I'm not
a month. Are you kidding? No.
Man, Ubi. That's why I say Ubi shit. Because what the hell are they smoking over there?
Hold on, let me look up the
What the hell are they smoking over there?
I'm not
That's crazy. You're not at all. Not even on a sale.
Okay, so
maybe on sale if it's on Game Pass. Maybe.
Sorry, so it's $18 a month USD.
That's still way too high. That's wild.
That's as much as Game Pass, and I have Game Pass. Game Pass is more worth than that. Like, come on now.
What's EA service? I always forget. EA Play.
EA Play is $5 a month.
Yeah, that's a little bit more reasonable because they're third party.
Hold on though, with EA Play though, you don't get the new games at launch. You get trials, I think, but not like.
Isn't it you get the new games every 6 months?
It might every 6 months like that because I know they add some of the sports games way later though. When it comes to their new games at launch though, they're kind of iffy about it. Sometimes they don't. The most I've seen them do is give you like a 12-hour trial. That's it.
Okay, but the Ubisoft stuff, I don't know, man. Ubisoft is greedy as hell. They love to reach in people's pockets. They charge in 3 editions. Look at the Avatar. The Avatar has 3 damn editions, and look at the Ultimate or Silver Edition, whatever, Gold Edition, whatever it's called. Look at what you're getting. That is not worth an extra $50 on top of what you're paying. Like, come on, are you serious?
I don't know.
I might actually get the game, but I need to rewatch.
Wait for the reviews, because if the game comes out in 2 days and tomorrow the reviews come out, that's not a good look. That's not a good look.
I mean,
especially for Avatar.
Everything I've seen from previews, and I think even DeGrassi mentioned the chat, it's basically just going to be Avatar, but it's like the Far Cry. Which I mean, that's not a bad thing per se. I mean, Far Cry is fun. It can be repetitive and boring.
I mean, it could be fun, but we all know with these embargoes, these late embargoes, I don't trust it at all.
It might also be just a really bad release date because it's releasing the same day as the Game Awards. So maybe that's also an issue too. It's kind of like getting caught in the middle of all of it.
If this game does get bad reviews or if it's buggy and broken, that Star Wars game is not coming out next year. That Star Wars game is definitely not coming out next year.
Which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm excited for Star Wars Outlaws. I think that actually has a chance to be pretty good.
I think that game is going to get a 2-year delay because I don't
Well,
believe
I
them.
hope
I
not.
don't
We
believe
don't
them.
need another Ubisoft. What's that pirate game, Skull and Bones, or was announced like 5 years ago and still isn't out.
It's still
Yep.
in production. Now it's a game.
That game is a
Um,
mess. Holy.
this
Or
look,
Prince of Persia. What happened to Prince of Persia Sands
It's
of Time
come-
remake?
Well, that got
but the
pushed
next
back.
Prince
It
of
looked
Persia game is still
horrible.
coming out.
Yeah, they changed studios, but still, you get my point. Ubisoft is all over the map.
Talk about Prince of Persia. I think that's a top 5 one of the worst video game movies out there. I'll say that. With Jake Gyllenhaal.
That was a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah. There's always one of those guilty pleasure movies where it's bad, but you like.
Because I just like Prince of Persia, and I saw that movie as a kid, and
Yeah, you put.
I didn't care, man. I just didn't give a shit.
Well,
They
since I brought it up, I might as well ask you guys anyway, because we're like 2 days away. Any expectations or predictions for the Game Awards?
The game of the year. I don't.
Well, I mean, not like the
For
like
like
what
announcements.
Yeah, like
For
announcements?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm
mean-
keeping my expectations low because it seemed like Jeff Keighley said that there wasn't going to be any world premieres, or they're taking away world premieres.
Did he?
Sounded.
That's why.
Yeah, he
GTA
said
6
something like that. I'll link it
That's
in our
why
chat.
GTA
It was
6,
weird.
That's probably
Typically,
why
the
GTA
Game
6
Awards, typically with the Game Awards, they do announce stuff.
Oh.
I mean, not like
Yeah, they
crazy
do.
amount of stuff, but they do
That's
announce
probably
stuff.
why
Well, last year they did. They had a
That
good
probably
amount.
makes sense because the GTA 6 is supposed to be released today. Maybe that's probably why
But-
Rockstar decided.
But there's still studios that we don't know anything about that they could announce.
What did they announce at the Game Awards last year?
Maybe I don't know.
What was that game from the BioShock creator? That was announced.
I
I just remember
remember
that game.
I remember they announced the Wonder Woman game last year too.
Or 2 years
No,
ago
that
now.
wasn't
That was
last
2
year.
years
That was a
ago.
couple
That
years
was 2 years
ago.
ago. I don't
so.
remember.
I don't think it was at the Game Awards. I think it was something else, wasn't it?
There was a
Something
there
like
was
that.
a couple of games. Honestly, I don't remember. I just remember the BioShock creator. He has a new game, Judas or something like that.
Yeah. What?
There was
There's
Remnant 2 got announced. What else?
Yeah, look it up if you can find it because I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh, they had the Suicide Squad trailer with Batman.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, we're not allowed to talk about that.
I wish we could because
No, I was talking about the trailer. I wasn't talking about.
I know. But
I know, but in that trailer that came out last year, we can't say
actually-
anything.
yeah, it's so stupid though.
Okay, so here are the announcements they made at the Game Awards 2022. They had a Final Fantasy 16 trailer. They revealed. Oh yeah,
Right.
FromSoft revealed Armored Core 6. Hades
Right,
2
right.
Hades 2 got announced. Ken Levine's next game, Judas.
Yeah,
Death
Judas, that
Stranding
was it.
2 got announced. The Idris Elba reveal trailer for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty.
Right.
They had the Jedi Survivor trailer there, the world premiere gameplay trailer. They had the Diablo 4 release date trailer. They had the Street Fighter 6 release date trailer, the Suicide Squad trailer. First clip from the Mario movie, Tekken 8 trailer. Horizon Forbidden West DLC got announced there.
Yeah,
They
I
announced
remember
Crash
that.
Team
Yeah.
Rumble there. Bayonetta Origins got announced. The Hellboy game got announced.
Right.
Yeah. And they
You know
announced the
what?
Baldur's Gate 3 release window. So I mean, not like a ton of crazy stuff, but there was some stuff.
But a decent amount of stuff.
Yeah, I mean there was stuff.
Well, I mean, there is a couple of things that they could announce. I mean, we haven't heard anything from The Wolf Among Us season 2, which is very
Or
disappointing.
hey,
and
maybe Hollow Knight Silk Song.
that game too. What happened to that game? That was supposed to come out this year. I'm trying to think. There was someone. Oh, there's a rumor going around that Arcane is going to announce a new game. Now, if
Oh,
it's
really?
Death
What?
Loop 2, I will literally. I'm gonna have to kill someone if it's Death Loop 2. Now, if it's something else, go ahead. Yeah, I don't mind. But if it's Death Loop 2, I'm gonna continue talking about how Death Loop is one of the most overrated games of
Yes.
all time. Trash game. I'm sorry. I cannot stand Death Loop. I don't know what these were. Why was it nominated for Game of the Year 2 years ago is beyond me. That end of rant.
2001, 2021. I think it was a lack of games.
But Thursday will be interesting. I'll be very curious. I'm like 90% sure Baldur's Gate 3 is winning Game of the Year, but I think Alan Wake 2.
I think it's between Baldur's Gate and I think it's between Zelda and Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, and I think Baldur's Gate's going to win.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's personally, I think it's between Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. If I was voting, it'd be between Baldur's Gate or Zelda. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of what the industry is going to pick, it's between those two.
Best game was direction. Basically the same games. Mario, no.
Best game direction. If it's best game, okay. If Tears of the Kingdom doesn't get, no, I think Mario deserves to be in that category. Mario Wonder, I just beat that game, is a great game.
Oh,
yeah.
Art, okay.
I think if Zelda doesn't win, I think Tears of the Kingdom will get best direction, game direction.
I think it'll go Zelda.
Because I do see I still haven't played Alan Wake 2, but I mean all of a sudden now people are like kind of like, oh yeah, it's win. I think it won a couple of Game of the Year awards elsewhere, which I was kind of shocked by. But I mean it is from what I heard and what it does, it is a very good game. In terms of creativity. But Tears of the Kingdom's creativity is also very interesting as well, and what it does with those mechanics.
Yeah, it would be cool to see actually at the Game Awards. I would like to see an update on the Wonder Woman game. That would be really nice.
Yeah, I would want to see that too.
So I go Zelda, Blind goes Zelda. RJ, what do you think you go with?
For game direction or Game of the Year?
Yeah, game direction.
Game direction. Again, I'm just saying what I think the industry and what the voters are going to pick, not what I would pick. If I'm looking at this from what the voters are going to pick, I think they give it to Alan Wake 2, mostly so they can let Sam Lake give a speech and have his moment, because Baldur's Gate 3 is winning Game of the Year. So they want Alan Wake 2 to get a big award too.
To be honest, I don't know why Baldur's Gate is on for best game direction. I guess it has to because of Game of the Year, but like,
well, if you're nominated for Game of the Year, you have to get nominated for best.
Also, actually, you know what? I take that back. Why is Spider-Man 2 on this list? Spider-Man 2. What did Spider-Man 2 innovate in? What the hell? I'm sorry. What? Well, that is wild to me.
But you know what it is though? It's like the Oscars. If your movie gets nominated for Best Director, 9 times out of 10 you're nominated for Best Picture. So that's kind of like you get
right. But honestly, I feel like the voters here, what were they smoking? I don't understand.
Blue Jay, what will you go with?
I probably have to go with the only game I've ever played in this category, so I'm picking Spider-Man 2.
Oh man, after I just said this, I'm sorry.
What? I want to go back to the view category. So it's best narrative. So that's best story.
Best narrative.
Most likely going to Alan Wake 2.
It's gonna go to Alan Wake. It should go to Cyberpunk. It should go to Cyberpunk for real, but Alan Wake does have a lot of cool things in it. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, just goes.
I like Cyberpunk. I like Phantom Liberty too. Also,
I would have to go with Cyberpunk though.
Oh, and also that update was kind of cool. The 2.1 update.
Yeah, that one came out of nowhere. That was insane.
Yeah,
I was hanging out with Jimmy a little bit. So
tell others to vote. Next, okay, we'll go to the next. Okay, best art direction. Oh, that's art.
Art direction.
This one, if I'm picking what I think should win, I think it should go to Hi-Fi Rush for art direction.
Yeah.
For art direction, I think it's Alan Wake 2.
I mean,
that one makes sense to me, especially since it's basically a game and a movie combined, both visually, like looks like a game, and then they have like those like I don't know how you describe it.
I really hope Hi-Fi Rush wins though, because I think it's like the only thing got nominated for, so I kind of hope it wins because that was a really, really, really good game.
I could see that too. Tears of the Kingdom, a little too much like Breath of the Wild, but and Mario Wonder, I do like Mario Wonder in terms of like some of the levels, and it's a lot more creative in terms of the thing about Mario Wonder.
Spider-Man got so much attention, and Mario Wonder was under the radar.
Well, Mario Wonder was selling on par with Spider-Man too. So
I know, but just like it turns out, in terms of engagement on Twitter and on social media stuff on YouTube, it was under the radar on that.
It was a great game. I know a lot of these people out here wouldn't play it, but I would consider it game of the year too. It's a great game.
Best score in music.
That's got to go to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Like that score is just insane. That score.
I haven't played Baldur's Gate. Haven't listened to the music.
I could see this going to Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, Fantasy's
The
good music
soundtrack
too.
also goes off pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I think it's down between those two.
Audio design, Alan Wake, Dead Space, Spider-Man, Resident
This
Evil.
It's
could
either
go
gonna it's gonna go to a horror game. I don't know why Spider-Man 2 here, man. Spider-Man's 2 audio design I feel like is not good at all.
If I'm picking this category, I think it either goes to Dead Space or Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Resident Evil 4 or Alan Wake 2.
Best performance.
This one is tough.
Best performance? That's easy. That it should be Idris Elba. That is so fucking easy. Idris Elba clears everybody in this category. Like if you play Phantom Liberty, it's not even a joke.
I think
Like that guy is running circles around people.
I think I agree with you, but I think Cameron's gonna win it.
Actually, no, I don't think it's either of those. I think it's down between two. I think it's down between Ben Starr for Final Fantasy 16 or Neil Newborn for Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah.
Mostly because so
played,
far,
I don't know.
I think it's mostly gonna go to. I think it's gonna go to Ben Starr because that'll be Final Fantasy 16's big win for the Game Awards. But also, he's been winning a lot of the other similar categories at other award shows. So I really think it's gonna go to Ben Starr. I would love if it went to Neil Newborn for Astarion because that's a great performance. I mean, I'm fine with any of these people winning. I voted for.
I feel like Idris Elba should win. Definitely because Cyberpunk.
I do find
and his performance.
I do find it funny that Yuri was in there because, like, I like his performance as Spider-Man, but whenever he tries to be dramatic stuff, especially when he's doing that fight with Scream, it gets very overwhelming.
No disrespect to Mortal Kombat.
This is gonna go to Spider-Man. This is definitely going to Spider-Man.
Either Spider-Man or Diablo.
I
think it's gonna.
For me, if we're talking about accessibility, I actually might give this to Street Fighter 6. Because
what does that do? Okay.
Well, for they basically made fighting games accessible. Like, because I like for accessibility options, I've not seen a fighting I think Street Fighter 6 did a really good job at accessibility, but I think it's going to Spider-Man 2.
That I didn't know. I didn't know most of the. I mean, personally, obviously play Spider-Man 2, and PlayStation always gets these awards. That's why I say that. Because I think they got it last year too.
Options,
yeah. But I didn't know that about Street Fighter 6. That's interesting. It makes me wonder about Mortal Kombat.
This one, I have no clue. I
have no clue either.
Well, for Meta, he definitely wants Space for the Unbound.
Yeah, I have no clue what that game is, but everyone wants that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meta really. I mean, that game, I could definitely. I don't know if it will win. I think it should win based on what it's.
And I already know.
This should be Cyberpunk.
It's good. This is basically Cyberpunk's award.
Yeah, I think they're going to give this.
Fortnite doesn't deserve any awards.
Cyberpunk in this category just for it to win this award.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely.
Wait, why is Fortnite on there?
Well, it's best ongoing.
It's like best ongoing.
What game is consistently updated and consistently quality?
Well, true, but I mean, Cyberpunk is a better game, so come on now.
Yeah, Cyberpunk got the better update, and it was like a whole. And this one is Cyberpunk 2. It can either go to Cyberpunk. Sorry.
Why? I want to know why is Destiny 2 in this category? Nobody talks about Destiny 2 anymore.
I haven't played Destiny in a long time.
Yeah, Destiny is the community support has been pretty bad. I mean, they've had a lot of controversy this year. I don't know because I think it was there last year too.
Again, I think this is between Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk. Could go either or.
Yeah, actually,
the only reason I lean towards Baldur's Gate is because the level of support and updates they've done to that game, even post-launch, are insane. Like they've really added a bunch of stuff, like brand new motion captured, voice acted cutscenes. And they just added a brand new epilogue to the game.
I always forget this. Didn't Baldur's Gate 3 launch like 3 years ago?
Technically in early access, yes, but
it was in early access, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's why I think Baldur's Gate actually might take this one.
Yeah, you have a point there. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Best independent.
But Cyberpunk did make a giant comeback.
This
is a controversial
because of Dave the Diver. Yeah.
Yeah. which is
likely,
hilarious
Yeah.
to see Jeff Keighley kind of scored around that. I thought that was a dumb answer that he gave, because that's
Yeah.
not what indie means for video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this category again, it could be anything. I'm gonna say though, maybe Sea of Stars.
It would be bad if Dave the I could see
if
Dave the Diver winning,
wins,
but
I'd laugh so hard.
I could see that happening because that game was talked about so much this year. Cocoon, I haven't played Cocoon. I really wanted to play it, but yeah, I don't know. The indie games this year, I feel like they could have been better. Like Viewfinder, I have not heard of that game. Everything else I heard of, but Viewfinder, no clue what that game is.
Best debut indie game.
This one, I think Pizza Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm voting for this, I'm also picking Pizza Tower.
Yeah, because I really want to play that game, and that game looks crazy as hell. It looks so out there.
It looks like a lot of fun. It's basically just Wario Land.
Yes. Yes.
Best mobile game. Oh,
this
no.
is, I don't care about this category.
games.
I don't care about this category, but I want Hello Kitty Island Adventure to win. That title's hilarious.
Mobile games is the worst thing ever invented.
Didn't they make like a joke about Hello Kitty Island Adventure as a title in like South Park, and now it's a real game?
Dude,
no way.
Like Animal Crossing here.
I just feel like they could do better. I feel like there's better mobile games out there.
Most likely, though, this is Final Fantasy's winning this. Most likely,
yeah.
Like the other ones I don't care about.
But mobile games is a curse.
Mm-hmm.
It could be way better, but nah.
I don't care about VR either, but probably Horizon.
This one is tricky because the thing is, that Horizon game is not good.
Really? I thought people liked it.
Nah, it's looking rough, looking spooky from what I heard.
I mean, I don't care about VR, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I could see it going to Horizon, but it really shouldn't. Honestly, none of these games really stick out.
Yeah, there was.
I mean, Resident Evil is Resident Evil, so
yeah, it's maybe that one. Maybe I don't know. Most likely Horizon.
I need to get into VR though.
This one's
gonna be tough.
This one's really tough. If I'm voting personally, I want Hi-Fi Rush to win.
I can see Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah,
I think it should
really
win.
Deserves it because that game is so good. It's so good, and I thought it was a really special game.
Oh, I got. Did I cut out? I think I cut out.
No, you're back.
You came back though.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have an avatar anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
You're naked.
Best action adventure.
Most likely, this goes to Zelda.
Yeah. They're gonna have to give Zelda something.
Well, like Spider-Man, they kind of cut back on the puzzles a bit.
Yeah, because I don't see Zelda winning Game of the Year, so I think this is its consolation prize.
Action adventure, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Best RPG, that's Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
It's Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
No, just
Gate. I can't believe they put Starfield though.
Well, I could see Final Fantasy maybe winning that, but I think
maybe
that would piss off a lot of people. That would be the because people don't consider Final Fantasy 16 an RPG.
Yeah, this is also very easy for best fighting game. Easily Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6. It was the best fighting game.
It would be funny as hell if All-Star Brawl wins.
Hey, that'd be funny. But no, in all seriousness, Street Fighter 6, I think, objectively speaking, it had the most content, most accessibility options. It was just, I think, compared to, like I said, I haven't played Mortal Kombat 1, but I think most people preferred Street Fighter 6 at launch compared to Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, I think, had a little bit more issues. I mean, Mortal Kombat 1 is a great story mode. That might be the only thing that, but, if you think about Street Fighter 6, they added the World Tour mode. The online was some of the best online in a fighting game ever. I mean, I think Street Fighter 6 should be the winner here.
Okay.
When did All-Star Brawl come out?
Last month, I think.
Best family.
This one is gonna be tough, but it's probably gonna be Mario.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be Mario. But I really liked Pikmin 4 from the demo I played, and I really liked Party Animals. But this is most likely going to Mario.
I think it's gonna be down to Pikmin 4 and Mario, and Mario
will always win.
Yeah.
Mario's always gonna win most likely the family categories if it's nominated.
Oh,
Best
so
sim strategy.
I'm gonna have to dip.
This
you
one
guys.
is another tough one.
Okay, Bougie. I'll take
Yeah.
if you have.
I'll
take
see
it
you,
away.
BJ.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya, man.
See ya.
If I'm voting, I think this is going to go to Pikmin 4.
Yeah, this one. That's the
I
thing.
think
I
there
like.
should be, this does feel like Pikmin's category.
Yeah, the fact that they put Pikmin 4 in this category makes me feel like. Because I haven't. The thing is, I haven't heard any praise of City Skylines 2. I thought it got trashed a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't give it. I mean, personally, I'd give this to Pikmin because Advance Wars is a remaster.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
Pikmin 4. Is
I
a
haven't
great
played
game.
Engage yet. I just got Engage. And
You
I'm
just
playing
got
Pikmin
engaged.
1 right now.
Congrats.
You just got engaged.
You set yourself up
Bruh.
there, man.
Oh man.
I thought you pretty.
Yeah,
Okay,
so if I'm picking, I'm going Pikmin 4.
I'm gonna play Engage soon though. And then Pikmin 4.
I don't care about this category. Just, like, I don't know. What? Give it to probably Forza Motorsport.
Forza?
Most likely. Yeah, probably Forza.
Yeah, because I haven't heard
don't
anything
care,
about.
This category.
Why is Hot Wheels there?
I don't know.
It's not even
it's gonna be.
It's not a simulator.
It's gonna be
hell?
probably. I think it's gonna be Forza or probably like EA Sports. I don't know. Because I haven't
Nah,
played
can
most
see
likely
Forza.
Forza. Most likely
Best
Forza.
They need to give
multiplayer?
something to Xbox.
Okay, this
So
one is
Forza.
also tough. This one's also very
Yeah.
tough.
What is this
could
tag?
literally go
Best
this is
multiplayer.
Best multiplayer.
Oh,
If I'm
did they
voting,
really put Mario
It is
Yeah.
multiplayer.
for local co-op? Because the online co-op, it ain't it. No.
Yeah,
Local co-op, yeah, it's
if
good.
I'm voting best multiplayer, I think it needs to go to either Party Animals or Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm-hmm.
Party Animals because it is such. Well, actually, let me get Baldur's Gate 3 out the way first. You can play the entire game co-op with friends. That's a great feature. Like the fact they even have that in that kind of game is amazing. I think the online also runs very well, and it seems like they put a lot of effort into making an online co-op experience. Should you want to pursue it? Party Animals is probably one of the most fun games I've ever played. Anytime I play that game, it's hilarious. It's so goofy. It's so much fun. Like, you can pick up and play that with friends online anytime you want.
You were telling me about that game. What is it again? I forgot.
Okay, remember that game? What's it called? Beast Wars or Game Beast? Game Beast.
Sounds familiar. I have to see like
so Game
a visual
Beast,
of it.
Yeah, so if you look up Game Beast, it was that game where like you're like these little like blob characters and you just punch the crap out of each other and try and throw them off the map.
Yes,
Okay.
I know that game. Yes.
Okay, so Party Animals is somewhat similar, but it also has like different game so it's basically you're trying to win. But there's different game modes. You'll be in like teams like red team blue versus blue team. You're trying to like accomplish objectives. But it's the same kind of ragdoll silly physics, but in this case you're playing as animals. It's a really good game. It's really fun. It's really funny. I think it's a great multiplayer experience. So for me, it's between those two. But this could go to anything. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I could see that. I mean, Diablo 4. It's funny how Diablo 4 is in these categories.
This is Last of Us to lose, man. Come on. Is this?
Yeah.
It's either
Mario possibly, but it's gonna be Last of Us.
It's between Last of Us and the Mario movie.
Mario. Yeah.
Most likely, Last of Us is winning though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Last of Us. Yeah. Twisted Metal was actually pretty good, though. I will say that.
I'll just say something. There should not be an award for an anticipated game.
What? Say that again?
There should not be an award for an anticipated game.
Well, I mean, usually it's. I don't know. I don't mind it. Yeah.
It's for marketing purposes. It's like what game is coming out next year that you're looking forward to.
But this lineup is pretty bad. Wow.
Yeah, where's the Suicide Squad game? That game was fun.
They could put a Nintendo game in here too. At least.
Well, what Nintendo game is coming out next year?
Donkey Kong, Mario. I think
Mario, Paper Mario.
Yeah, it's a remake though. It's not a brand new game.
In the Donkey Kong Mario game.
Yeah, it's a remake. It's not a brand new game.
This is just a new game. Oh, so they've never nominated a remake before in this category?
No, these are not remakes.
I don't think so. I had to go back to last year. Maybe they nominated Resident Evil 4, but I don't think so.
I thought. Okay.
You can go back and look. Maybe we'll look.
It's like the Oscars having nominations for the most anticipated.
To be honest,
come on.
The only
This is-
game I would really consider playing, I haven't played
It's
Hades.
probably
And I'm not really into Yakuza yet. It would be Final Fantasy VII, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
You
have
this
to
is
were?
go with
basically
that.
Final Fantasy VII's award.
yeah.
Nah,
It's either between that or Hades, but I think it's going to Final Fantasy.
I
So.
don't think so. I really don't think Star Wars is coming out next year. I really don't think so. I'm gonna be shocked if it comes out next year.
Best content
But
creator.
I literally
No
know
clue.
none of these
I
people.
don't-
No
Everybody has to
clue.
get an
Yeah,
award, right? Best
I don't care about
esports
esports.
probably
I
League of
don't know.
Legends.
These are
I
the
don't know.
categories that get announced like during the pre-show. 'Cause no one
Stag, you might
cares.
know.
Yeah, yeah, because ain't no one care about
Best
this
esports.
stuff.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're
I
not
don't
an
know any of
athlete,
these
if you
people.
play
Well, it's 'cause
video
they wanna
games,
represent-
sorry.
Well, it's because they want to represent all factors of gaming, but I don't like the esports stuff gets like thrown away during the pre-show or during breaks. Like they don't put much effort in
Hey,
it because they know no.
hey.
They should put more categories in terms of like the technical aspect of gaming.
Possibly that's
Because it's lacking.
I'm sorry, but video gamers.
Would they
professional
announce
video
something
gamers
like
are not
that at this
athletes.
event?
You're not athletes. A dancer is more of an athlete than a video gamer.
I mean, it's not impossible for them to make a cast announcement. I don't know. I mean, well,
I don't.
hold on though.
I don't-
They did. I mean, they showed the Mario.
Have they done that?
They
Okay,
showed
I
a
think we can
Mario
at
clip
least-
at the Game Awards, and they had freaking Vin Diesel come out to promote Fast and Furious, Fast X. So anything's
Yeah,
possible,
and
I
the
guess.
game. And
And
that
the
game
game,
one's
yeah.
hard. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. I think we're done with that because everything was esports.
Yeah, Thursday will be interesting. I'll be curious to see what happens. I mean,
There's
Yes.
I'm rooting for
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3 because that game is so good. It's one of the most. It's a very special game. I think Baldur's Gate 3. I hope it wins as much as it can. So
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna be careful here. No sound again because I'm putting up the trailer for Fallout, so I can't use sound,
Mhm.
obviously. But I honestly, it was my number one trailer. I know a lot of people like House of Dragon. I personally thought House of Dragon's trailer was a little underwhelming. It was actually my third favorite of the TV streaming shows. I like The Boys better. Halo's my fourth, but I like Fallout better. But we're Fallout. So
we're
I
gonna talk
prefer
about
the
this
Fallout
trailers.
over the boys.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this trailer's apparently woke and signaling the downfall
Yes.
of civilization.
Yep. Even though, like, I don't know how you can get that from this trailer, but
that's what isn't that what they're saying about GTA now? GTA 6 as well.
Oh yeah, they're saying GTA
Yes.
went woke, dude. Real quick, I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry, but I had to bring this up really quick. Have you guys seen the outrage over GTA 6 from like Elon Musk and Andrew Tate?
Yeah, we.
oh
talked
yeah,
about
we were
this
gonna
a
talk about that. We didn't talk about that yet.
Oh yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Andrew
let's
Tate's an
do
idiot.
this
Don't
is the
listen to
Fallout
him.
trailer first, then we can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, because yeah, thank you for reminding us because we were gonna talk about that.
Okay. This is the Fallout trailer. I can't play any sound.
Yeah, slow it down. Slow it down.
It's I don't know. It's so
I
long.
think this looks really good.
I think this looks incredible.
I'm very much looking.
Put
I
my
know, like,
subtitles on.
oh yeah. Well, actually, that helps. We can
Yeah.
get dialogue without actually having to watch the trailer.
I think people forget when they play trailers and they can't put the sound on. They forget to put the subtitles on.
Yeah, people do forget to do that. But yeah, I think this looks really good. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, I love. Well,
The Rad
I will be
Roach.
curious- Yeah, the
Yeah.
Rad Roach. I will be curious though, because like they said, Todd Howard at least said this is going to be canonical to the games, and this takes place in I think Los
In
Angeles, in California.
yes.
And if you know anything about Fallout and the lore of Fallout, California, things get crazy in California.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The thing is, I mean, there's a
So
lot
I'm curious
of
to see what they do with that, because it's like they said, like, oh, we're going to explain the origin of the vault board,
Yeah.
iconography, and I'm like, are we going to get into like the NCR stuff? Are we going to kind of like how much?
yeah.
are
That's
we gonna
the
see?
thing.
This guy-
I'm not sure. I don't think they'll do the new California
guy
just
always
yet because
plays
that's kind of complicated.
I think
This
in the
actor-
Vanity Fair article they said that this show takes place post Fallout 4.
Does it fall? For
Yeah, so this takes place furthest in the
Oh.
timeline.
Yeah. Yeah.
This actor always plays like a creepy character. All the time.
Who is this guy? I didn't even.
He's from
recognize him.
Lost.
Yeah, wasn't he also
okay.
in Westworld?
Michael Emerson's from Lost. Maybe Westworld. He was also in Arrow for a little bit. He always plays a creepy character.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, Degrassi, I've seen that rumor that Caitlin Dever is going to be Abby,
Yeah, I've seen it too.
I've
Yeah,
heard that
we've seen
rumor.
that rumor.
which is really funny because she was up for Ellie.
Yeah,
That's
she
what.
was.
Kind of
Yeah.
funny.
And
She was almost Ellie.
she's older than Bella. Like I think she's a few years older than Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is some dude who's on the Brotherhood
Yeah.
of Steel. I just can't see them doing the
That's
NCR if
pretty
you're gonna
cool.
do Brotherhood of Steel. You kind of have to introduce the Brotherhood of Steel,
Cool.
then slowly get into the.
Yeah, I love how they
yeah.
have their own version of dog meat. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what's going
Yeah,
on
all this
here.
stuff.
Like, is the vault just falling apart? Everyone's going
Mhm.
crazy and killing each other.
I think that's a different vault from hers because
Oh. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
here's a-
that's the character I'm most interested in.
Yeah, the ghoul.
Yeah.
Because
Mr.
like
Walker.
he doesn't even have a name. He's just called the Ghoul. Which makes us think
really?
he's probably gonna be. Yeah, he's just
This-
like in the Vanity Fair article. I think they specified like his name is
Oh,
just the Ghoul. That's his character name.
he's the ghoul with no name. That's hilarious. Okay.
Basically, yeah. I'm like he's like the sheriff of this town who runs like the major town that Lucy, the main
Yeah.
character, goes to.
He was
he's kinda
giving
like
me
a-
Hancock vibes.
This is like
Yeah.
from Fallout 4.
I think this
yeah.
is the reason why one of the reasons why Grace said, "Oh, this is like Westworld."
The only thing that I don't like is they should have given him the black eyes. He doesn't
but I
look
get
like
why
a
they
ghoul.
didn't though, because like they want you to know that's Walton Goggins. Like they're already putting him under
Yeah.
heavy makeup. If you take away the
That's
eyes,
the-
it's like it's
Because he still looks a little too human, but yeah.
You know
I mean, the
what?
nose is, I guess, good enough.
For a second there, he almost looked like Warren Wells' Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
can
mean,
they
they maybe could have done more, but I think
Yeah.
in the
A
like,
lot of people, pause it right here. A lot of people were pissed at this.
Oh,
because,
the Cyclops guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, listen, we don't know, right? We don't know what's going on in the show. But
Yeah.
people are like, hey, why is there a mutation in a vault? And my answer to that is there's mutations in vaults all the time. There's always some
Yes.
Well,
fuckery in these vaults.
But also, weren't
so-
some vaults in the Fallout universe created for the sole purpose of like experimentation?
They're
or doing
all of
experiments?
them. Technically all of them
all
are.
of them.
There's
I'm talking
only
Yeah,
there's
sorry.
only rare exceptions that they're not experimentations. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
this guy could be an
wasn't the vault
experiment.
in Fallout 4 the experimentation for like cryogenic freezing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So maybe like this vault, he got experimented on. That's why he has one eye.
The only vaults that really weren't like experimented on was 76, and 76 is technically an experiment, but that's besides the point. And I think like ones that were like government officials, like the ones with the enclave and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
those were government officials.
That's-
so.
that's
Kyle
obviously the
MacLachlan is
father.
playing Lucy's dad, and he's the overseer of their
Yeah.
vault.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Which is
by
gonna
the
be
way,
pretty
anyone
cool.
get the feeling like this reminded them a little bit like Fallout 3, the ending of Fallout 3, where like
What?
one person locks them behind
Kind
the
of.
door and they have to sacrifice themselves to die.
You know what would
I
be?
feel like-
Be?
yeah, I feel
You know
like
be
the scene
fucked
here,
up
yeah.
though. You know, if the story plays out like Fallout 1, but instead it's the
shit,
relationship
where, like,
with her
Lucy
dad.
has to go and save the vault, and then the end of Fallout
Yeah.
1 is like they get turned away. You can't come back because you've seen too much.
That would be. I mean,
That'd be
I'm sure people would be
ballsy.
like, that would be ballsy. It would be pretty cool.
I mean, that'd be a downer.
That'd
of an
be
ending,
interesting.
but it fits the world.
Yeah, because that's another thing too. In this trailer, the humor is more like Bethesda Fallout.
Mhm.
So
Yes, yeah,
yeah,
I mean, they had a lot of influence on the game. I mean, on the show.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So
it's just that Fallout 1 and 2, the humor
That
is like
there.
I'm
very
looking forward
dry.
to like the
It's
monsters.
completely different.
Do you think we're going to see super mutants?
Yeah, that's another thing too. I assume the thing is, this is in California and it's so far. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not in the
Well,
season.
You might start as a California. Where are they from again?
Because here's the thing, like there's some weird fuckery with the super mutants. Because you have to understand, like after Fallout 1, they kind of migrated, right? They were like migrating out, and in New Vegas, you kind of like see them, and or you see the Nightkin. That's totally different. That's another
Yeah,
thing
and they
too.
set up that little hotel area as like a base,
Yeah.
like where they could live in like a little town area. Yeah,
And there's
because I know in the Fallout universe there's like a big dichotomy, a big difference between East Coast and West Coast. Like the
Yeah.
East Coast with like Boston and Washington D.C. versus
Mhm.
West Coast with like
But it also doesn't make
Vegas
a lot
and
of sense
California.
too, because from what I understand, there's not an explanation of why super mutants migrated. Like, why did they leave California? I have no clue why. I mean, besides the events of Fallout 1, right? Because once the master dies, and then they kind of like don't know what to do.
Yeah, they
and so
kind of
they're
just like
just
go
like
around wherever.
scatterbrain.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be
Degrassi,
cool to see them though.
Yeah, Degrassi. I don't think we've seen that WB Pictures development memo. Do you guys know what that is?
No, I have no clue what you said.
Yeah, I have no clue either. By the way, can we go back to that monster real quick? Are those fingers?
Oh,
yeah.
They look like human fingers. Like it's like a mutated like monster with like hands.
I don't recognize this creature. Is that the like those sea monsters from Fallout 4? I can't.
Well, if you look behind, it looks like there's like a lake.
Yeah, the sea. Yeah. There is water there. It's
and like there's a building there too.
It looks like I can't remember what those animals were. It's a weird.
That's cool. That woman.
I don't even know what it was called.
Yeah, and you go right there. That's Walton Goggins' character before the nukes go off.
I wonder if that's his daughter.
Like a sad episode where his backstory, where like his daughter dies, but he survives and turns into a ghoul.
And this is obviously
like hundreds of years.
This is
also too another thing is that the show's gonna have to explain the difference between a regular ghoul and a feral ghoul. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be pretty cool just to see as a.
And, obviously, this is before everything went to hell.
Yeah, this is right when the bombs go off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see in the opening episode, like the bombs go, like remember Fallout 4 where it's like the bombs are going off and you have to escape and go into the vault. I wonder if they'll do something like that in the first episode where they establish like the moment the world went to hell.
April 12th.
I wish it was sooner.
Oh, you only gotta wait 5 months.
It's right around the corner, honestly.
Yeah,
it's right there.
Prime.
Yeah, I'm obviously looking forward to this. Big Fallout fan, so
it's funny.
And we're not getting Fallout for a new Fallout game anytime soon.
But wasn't it rumored though that
we are getting a remaster?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say Xbox.
Oh no, they're working the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. Well, Xbox and Bethesda, it was a rumor that what they wanted to do next year was to coincide with the show. They wanted to put out the next gen update for Fallout 4, like the big patch, next gen update, and then they also wanted to release next year the Fallout 3 remaster.
Yes, he was.
That's gonna be next year. That's gonna be insane.
Yes, Degrassi. He was in person of interest with the crazy Jim Kavanaugh. That guy's.
Well, if that Fallout 3 remaster comes out next year,
Jim Kavanaugh
shit.
Is? You know who Jim Kavanaugh is? The actor?
No.
You know Passion of the Christ? You know Passion of the Christ, the movie, obviously. He's the one who played Jesus. He's a nut. The guy is a nut. He's
what did you call what did you say his name was? How come
Jim Kavanaugh?
No, you pronounce his name Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, it's Jim Caviezel. Yeah,
the guy is a nut.
Yeah, I got confused for a minute because I never heard it pronounced like that.
He's a nut. Oh, the guy is nuts.
Yeah, he is pretty nutty. It's kind of funny.
You want to look at the Halo show, Beverly? Okay.
The Halo show? Oh no, man.
I listen. They got a brand new writing team and new showrunners for season 2. Because if you remember, season 1 had a bunch of behind the scenes issues. But like I think like the writing team kept changing. They just had a bunch of issues in season 1. So maybe season 2 will be better, but I feel like they're doubling down on stuff. We're just like, okay, we're still doing the Master Chief is showing his face, and we're still doing like, I don't know. That first season, man, was so bad. Season 1 was so bad.
Yeah, maybe with the new team, the make it be better.
I have no faith in this.
I think a lot of people had issues with him taking his mask off. His helmet off.
I hope that if this show does bomb, that they just make a movie instead. Like, I hope they're not going to be like, oh, but Halo, the show bombed. Why are we going to make a movie? Because Halo really should just be a movie.
It should, but...
It was going to.
Yeah, it was. That would have been a freaking great movie. Or at least visually would have been great.
Okay.
But...
And it became District 49. Look at it. That's... I thought it was Don Cheadle for a second. Yeah.
So what is going on in the show, by the way? Because I have never watched it, was never interested. Once I saw that first trailer, I was not going to watch this. So
I tapped
what
out
happened?
before the end. I got like halfway
Oh,
through and
damn.
tapped out, so I didn't finish the first season. All I know is war, and I know Master Chief banged the Covenant lady, and that caused the issues.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm trying to care. It's just
None of this looks like Halo. Like, what
No.
the hell is going on here?
They're trying to. I think they're trying to give Master Chief just character, right? Like a lot of character, because they probably saw the games and probably like, yeah, we can't. You know, he doesn't have much. Like, what was that guy?
That usually sounds like a recipe for disaster. Oh my god, Katana looks like shit. Holy fuck.
Oh, and then here's the Halo. Man, where's Arbiter? Introduce an Arbiter already. Arbiter in the trailer, please.
I mean, like I said, I hope it's. I mean, there was parts in the first season that like that. I remember watching the first episode. Like, the first episode started off good, and then once he takes off his helmet, the show falls apart.
You did like Monarch, Brass? I gotta watch that.
I completely forgot about that show.
Oh, Monarch! I heard Monarch's actually pretty good.
Damn.
I did have something spoiled for me though. The final episode features an appearance from a very iconic monster.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's basically setting up, you know.
The thing is,
soon, so.
the thing is, I don't have Paramount Plus because I have so many services. But I could have got it for 3 months for $5, but I forgot to do it during the Black Friday sale.
But there's really nothing on there.
And,
I had it. There's really nothing there.
Maybe I'll wait to Boxing Day if it goes back on sale or something.
To be honest, I would skip it.
Or
unless you really want to watch the Halo show.
I don't.
I mean, there's
the
also
show.
We have Twisted Metal on here. You didn't watch that yet, right?
No, because of that.
Right. Okay. There's a couple of things, but there's really not much. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, Kong. Ask Kong. Oh, yeah. I think the Kong movie. I think the villains are gonna be a bunch of giant apes. That's what I got. It's gonna be Kong versus his own species.
Well, the villain of the new movie looks actually kind of cool. Like the first shot you see of him is him just sitting on his throne, being all like, being a badass. He's like, I rule this kingdom, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Grace called them monkeys. I'm like, Grace, they're apes. They're not monkeys. Gorillas, they're not monkeys. Yeah.
The Elon Musk. Oh, I don't know when Twisted Metal Season 2 is.
You
want to pull up
Elon and Andrew Tate are complete pussies.
Wait, Andrew Tate? Wasn't Ian Miles Chung?
No, Andrew Tate has his show on Rumble, and he said he refuses to play Grand Theft Auto because he thinks no one 18 or 21 or below or above should play those games because you have to kill cops. He also
what a massive virtue signal. Wow.
Yeah, all these guys are now saying don't play GTA because you kill cops.
You know they sound like. You know how they go against SJWs?
They sound like SJWs.
Exactly.
It's like, oh my god.
Wait, so because I was telling Aaron this, so I'm like, are they gonna say that they didn't watch The Heat because the main characters kill cops?
There's a lot of movies.
Like what the hell? Like what the fuck are these people talking about? It's
there's a lot of movies where the main killers are bad guys that kill cops.
But okay, then if you go that far, right, then why don't you say, you know what, I'm not gonna play any game where there's any killing in it because I don't want to kill anyone because it's, you know, it's against the law, it's morally wrong. But like, killing cops.
Here's the thing, though, is Elon being serious or is he trolling?
I think he's being serious because he's so fucking cracked out. He's on all that ketamine and shit. So who knows how his brain's functioning?
He's on X 24/7. He's like the only billionaire that's on X 24/7. I don't think he sleeps personally.
Because like, there's no way like a rational human being actually says something like this.
Yeah.
Like I have.
Yeah, there's
I
really
have to
there's
imagine
not
it's a troll.
nothing.
It's got to be a troll.
Okay, yeah, we got right here from the Twitter. The internet is on fire after the first trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 that finally dropped, but Elon Musk is unlikely to be picking up a copy when the game comes out in 2025. The Tesla boss and ex-owner, which he won't be in a few months because he'll probably sell it, or it's going to go down the drain. He was unable to finish the worldwide smash of GTA 5, which has sold 190 million copies since 2015. Because he didn't like doing the crime. Tried, but I didn't like doing crime. Oh my god!
This is like the greatest virtue signal of all time. Like you claiming, "Oh, I couldn't play GTA because I didn't want to call the cops." Like, why did you, or commit crimes? He literally, the first sentence he talks about, he doesn't like committing crimes in video games. What? Why did you play a game called Grand Theft Auto? Are you stupid?
It's literally in the title, Grand Theft Auto. That's a crime.
The literal title tells you what you're doing. You're going to be committing crimes.
It literally tells you in the fucking title. Like, so, but I still want to hear these people's opinions on movies. Like, do you feel like, you know, pearl clutching when someone fucking kills a cop in a movie? Like, this is so fucking wild to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys have become caricatures of themselves. Like, oh,
it's fiction.
Like, you see a woman in a trailer. Oh my god, it's woke. It's pandering. It's going to be absolutely horrible. They're going to tell me that I'm a horrible human being for having a penis. And then the opposite, the other side of the same coin. Where it's like, this is an outrage. I refuse to play video games where you kill cops. This is disgraceful. This is horrible. This game should not be supported by anyone. We should ban. There's another post I saw too where some guy was like, we should ban GTA 6, the Zionist supported.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
GTA or whatever the hell, because it's sexualizing the female body, and little children are going to see these sexy women. I'm like,
little children.
Dude, the game is M-rated. What the hell are you talking about?
Little children should not be playing this game, but there's parents dumb enough to buy this game because I've seen it in the past.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you ban the freaking game. That's freaking stupid. And aren't these people free speech? Aren't they like, oh yeah, free expression, make whatever you want? And then they like jump on this bandwagon.
Free speech only applies to them.
Yeah,
that's
what
anyone else, no.
This is a new low. Like, what other stupid shit are they gonna say? I'm very curious.
I'm just waiting for the Fox News broadcast to start, like the Fox News discussions on the game when it gets closer to release.
This is just Sportskeeda. Sportskeeda is not really legit, but they have to educate. And his brother criticized it too, right? His brother.
Well, they've been always criticizing video games, but this to me is hilarious though. Like, yeah, I don't like shooting cops, but I'm literally a pimp who's right now being accused of being a sex trafficker. What the fuck? Like, are you like some people? I swear, like irony is lost on them. The irony is completely lost on them.
The goal is not to shoot police officers. That's not the goal. Okay.
My God.
Well, I'm gonna take. How is Andrew Tate not in prison right now for the crimes he's committed? Oh.
Well, he's probably on house arrest.
Dumb arrest. I mean,
also, isn't this hilarious that this is the same guy who tried to escape from the UK because he said the police and everything like they're controlling and shit. But now you respect cops enough, huh?
I found the clip of Andrew Tate. This is from earlier today, because Drama Alert posted it.
Also, did you see what Drama Alert said about GTA 6?
Yeah.
That Lucia is a trans woman.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is going on with these people?
That tweet was from Jackson Hinkle, right? I think he's like some right-wing pundit. He's like, why are the Zionists at Rockstar Games releasing the sexualized video game for children in America?
Have they been to Miami and the beaches
right now?
Have they been to Florida? Beaches?
Like, don't we go through this like? Don't we go through this like every time a new GTA comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one is even worse because now they're just like,
it's not
what
even
the fuck are they even
It's
saying?
not even the left getting upset. It's the right, which is so weird.
Man.
The right don't like. This place takes place in Florida. What does Florida have? Beaches. right?
I could have swore like just a couple of years ago they were like praising GTA.
People are not going to wear heavy clothing in Florida.
Well, I mean, the game is based on it's satirizing what the fuck's happening in our real life. What were they expecting?
I mean, that's been GTA's MO since the beginning. Make fun of
exactly.
That's reality. Like a top-down, bird's-eye view kind of 2D game without any real graphic violence. Back when I was maybe 10 or 11 or 12, whenever it came out, I do recall that. But you know what? I'm going to speak about GTA 6 while you're on the topic, because now we're actually talking about something that's relatively.
Also GTA Rockstar makes fun of people like this.
Oh yeah, I hope that when the game comes out, they have like an Andrew Tate lookalike.
Like I really hope they satirize all those red pill people in Miami, because there's a shit ton of them. That'd be fucking hilarious.
They make fun of like the incel YouTubers.
Man, they got a bunch of ammo. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This would actually be fun.
Video games aren't necessarily evil. But, you know, I remember when video games, because I'm very old. I'm an old man. I remember when you used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, then I don't really know what is. I'm not a fan of.
Hey!
They still have that. What the fuck is he talking about?
Mario promotes bestiality. Why does a Koopa dragon need to be in love with a human? Huh? Okay, just go with that. That's a joke.
Anyone.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm sorry. But you get the idea, right?
Under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers. I just don't think that's good for society. With all the amazing graphics and engines and whatever people put into these video games, I feel like you could create a better objective with the game, you know?
Oh my god.
Maybe
it's called Grand Theft Auto.
If you remember, Grand Theft Auto, most of the storylines of Grand Theft Auto is actually fighting other criminals, not necessarily the police.
I mean, the police are just an obstacle in the way of like what you're actually trying to accomplish.
Yeah,
most of the time they encourage you not to shoot them because it causes more cops to show up.
Yeah, it's going to cause more cops. Exactly.
Yeah, every Grand Theft Auto game is usually going up against other organizations or whatever.
Well, because I remember Elon, his tweets are like, I couldn't even get into GTA 5 because the opening mission had me shooting cops. I'm like, wow.
Maybe you are the police officer. Maybe you are trying to stop.
Hey, you want to be a police officer? Go play a True Crime of LA or True Crime
LA Noire. You play as a cop.
I just don't understand. Like, are these people like realizing only now that fucking crime fiction is a thing?
Carry on. I just had a cough.
This has been going on since the beginning of GTA.
I'm not talking.
No, this has been going on way before fucking GTA. This is just we're playing it as a video game. Like, come on, this is ridiculous.
These guys are stupid.
This is what I'm saying. This shit is definitely fake. Like, they're saying this because they know they'll get attention. They haven't been in the news recently. So this is like the perfect time where they could jump on this shit. And what they're saying is fucking nonsense. And that's why they're getting attention. Like, no one actually believes this. This is retarded. I'm sorry to say it, but it's retarded.
These are the same people that blame video games for young people's violence tendencies.
They're the same. This is why I'm saying this is so stupid, because they would literally are the people who would oppose that same thing, where it's like, violence isn't all that stuff, right? That we've seen like how many 30 years ago, right? Now they're on the opposite side saying something no one in their right mind would even say. Like, I think most people can understand the idea of a freaking crime fiction. That's the whole genre. Whether or not it's healthy or not, but like, these people are like, you're a moral panic over shooting a cop, a virtual cop. Like, it's not real. It's not real.
Yes, kids are smarter than they think. These people think. Kids are a lot smart. Kids know what's real is not real. They know video games is not real. Trust me, they know video games is not real.
I think this is gonna go full circle, to be honest.
It's not.
This is gonna go full circle, because they're gonna eventually come to the same point where they're gonna be the one pearl clutching and moral outrage over like dumb
these,
stuff.
You know what they are? Remember all the same people going after people getting Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy because of J.K. Rowling's views, and everybody was attacking.
It's the same thing, just on the opposite spectrum.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
See, these are the people say. Oh man, you don't like. If you don't like something, they're going to be the ones saying they're going to try to cancel you. But when you don't like something with theirs, they'll be like, you're trying to freedom of speech. They always use that freedom of speech card, or that it's
always some crap with these people.
It's not
really much, yeah.
I get Rockstar is not worried.
No, of course not.
No,
they're going to make so much money. They don't care. But I do got a dip. So
I was going to end. I was going to end in a couple minutes anyway. But yeah, thank you for coming on, RJ. Tony can find you if you want.
Just Resident Justice, YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. And thanks for having me on.
Welcome. Thank you for this clip.
All right, peace.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, it's just so ridiculous. Like.
Yeah, it's Degrassi. It's nobody should take Andrew Tate seriously. Sorry.
No one should take any of these people seriously, honestly. Because Elon Musk, this is what I'm saying. Like, Elon Musk has now come out and literally, I don't understand. He doesn't want to shoot cops, but he can tell people to go fuck themselves. He literally does not conduct himself in any way professional, and yet we're supposed to believe that he is terrified of shooting virtual cops. Like, when I saw that, I actually thought it was a joke. Like, someone photoshopped it because it sounded like he sounds like a bitch. I'm sorry. He sounds like an actual bitch. Who would ever put that in a sentence? Sorry.
Good thing that Elon Musk and Andrew Tate don't work in some form of creative arts, like writing a book. Because guess what? People write books, and do they really think like they're?
Do they think honestly? What they should be thinking is, why are they going after this and then talking about how this is bad for society? But yet, when people do it to them, their whole thing is, well, I should be allowed to say whatever I want. So shouldn't they be allowed to make whatever they want? Like, I just don't understand their whole argument. It's like, you can literally turn this around and this whole thing can be on you. Like, someone could say the exact same thing about how Andrew Tate has ruined society and like how much terrible. You could say the exact same thing about him and then he's going to get defensive about it. So what is the point, really? Like, if you're about this free speech and free expression,
it's just him. GTA 6 kind of like broke X. It's just going on that train.
Yeah, and Elon was, and to be honest, I think the only reason why Elon Musk said that is because Elon Musk is salty that the GTA 6 trailer was posted on YouTube and wasn't posted on Twitter. That's what I think is going on, because because when it leaked out, right, Rockstar didn't put a trailer up on X or Twitter. Sorry, I don't want to call it X. They actually just posted a link to YouTube, and because of that, I'm not sure if you know this. Hold on, because that they did that, Elon Musk and Twitter actually limited that tweet. You couldn't actually see that tweet. You could only see the replies to that tweet because they posted that link. And so people found out and they were like, hey, isn't this kind of weird? And if you go back, you could see the CEO of Twitter. She's bragging about how their announcement tweet got like 90 million views on or something like that, and how it was like such a big deal and they couldn't wait for the trailer to be posted on Twitter. So I'm pretty sure they got pissed off at Rockstar, and I think that's why he said that. He said something really stupid, and it doesn't even make sense.
Rockstar we don't care.
I don't even think Elon Musk even played GTA.
No,
I don't even think he played any GTA game, to be honest.
I don't think he ever played a video game in his life.
I think he has played video games. I don't think he's into these types of video games.
He's so dumb.
I mean, he's the same guy who literally like had like what Deus Ex as his profile picture, and the fucking plot of the game just escaped him. Holy shit! The game is literally about a fucking billionaire who like started a plague and shit. Like, dude is fucking like, and he thought, oh, I'm the main character.
You really
in
think he's gonna run X? You really think he's gonna run X into the ground? That's like bury it. He's gonna. Like,
I think at this point, I think he ran it into the ground. Once the advertisers left, what money is there in this company?
This is probably true.
Yeah, probably.
I think X will still be there, but I think somebody else is gonna buy it from him. He's gonna sell it.
I don't think anybody wants to buy it at this point.
I think somebody.
I'm changing my prediction because my prediction was he was gonna sell it off. My prediction now is that he's gonna wrap up shop.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna get to a point where he's gonna have to say, he's gonna obviously cover his ass. He's gonna say, oh, because of the advertisers and they were blackmailing me and blah blah blah, I'm gonna have to shut down and the mainstream media. He's gonna say all that crap so his fanboys could be like, oh fuck man, you see, and then they're gonna go on every other platform and start accusing. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's my prediction. Will it happen? I don't know, but that's my prediction.
It's just, man, or
I should say, I'm not guaranteing it, but he's setting it up. I think it's a dead app. It's dead.
We're gonna get this done in. We gotta get this done in 15 minutes, midnight our time. So let's talk about some other stuff quickly, and then get 2 cents. Let's look at this. Let's look at Sebastian Stan as Bucky and Trump. No, I'm kidding. Bucky is Trump.
Oh, man.
This is Sebastian Stan as the first look as Donald Trump in The Apprentice. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I was telling you about this.
What studio was doing it again? Showtime?
I think it's Showtime. Degrassi said it the last time. I'm pretty sure he said Showtime. He's gonna have to remind us again.
So it'll be on TV then, right? Yeah,
possibly. I mean, they also have don't they have a streaming service? Or is that like built in? I can't remember. Built into somewhere. This is multiverse.
It's a multiverse with all the Marvel characters are like Trump.
Welcome to the Trump verse.
Oh shit! No.
Into the Trump verse.
The Trump verse. Can Deadpool wipe that universe out?
Oh man.
Yeah. So, just dude, Sebastian Stan, release just a small video talking like Trump, please. We want to hear you talk like Trump.
Yeah, I want to hear it. God, I
want to hear it. And you know what's
the happen. Look, he nailed the look, definitely. Even the makeup, I feel like they did it. It was pretty good.
Trump said anything about it?
No, not yet. He probably hasn't caught on yet.
Wasn't there like a thing on Netflix? Where they were making fun. They had like some special, like, I don't know, documentary. Not really documentary. It's more of like a satire parody of Donald Trump, or like Johnny Depp was like Donald Trump or something.
Something like that.
I don't know what it was called. Let me find it. I don't know what it was called, but I think Johnny Depp was like acting as Donald Trump in it. It was pretty funny. Oh my god, his filmography is damn long. I don't think was it a movie? Donald Trump, Art of the Deal, the movie. Yeah, that's.
Oh, isn't that the one with Alfred? What's his name?
Molina. Yeah.
Alfred
Molina was Jerry Trump's lawyer. Was it a movie?
Wasn't that a set? Wasn't that like a joke though?
It was a Funny or Die. Yeah,
it was a Funny or Die. Yeah. Wait. Also, wasn't Johnny Depp in that, or am I like?
No, Johnny Depp was Donald Trump, and
right. Okay.
The cast, this budget was only $250,000, right? $250,000, but the cast, like Johnny Depp, Ron Howard, Kristen Shaw, Pat Oswalt, they're not making a lot of money from this, right? You know why they did this film? Because they wanted to make fun of Trump.
Yeah, they wanted to make fun of Trump. Yeah,
they're like, okay,
I completely forgot about that.
I'm willing to take like $10,000 for this film because it's about Trump.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. When did that come out? That was a while ago.
It was 2016.
Yeah, 2016. Okay, I thought that. Oh, okay.
Oh really? Oh really? It
What
was
was that?
this came out before he got elected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That had to been because I was thinking, didn't that come out like 2015, like or later? I didn't
Yeah,
think it came out 2016.
yeah. Oh my god, I remember that film. I had to watch it. Oh, okay. I hope Sebastian Stan does a good job. Playing.
Showtime. Oh, Showtime is on in Paramount for in the States. Because I know
What?
Showtime, I think is on. I think it's on Crave here, and I
Showtime, I
know it
think
might
might
be
be.
bundled with Amazon sometimes too. Like,
Yeah, we do get a TV. We do get a channel at Showtime Television. I know we get that, but yeah, James. Oh man, it's funny, man. Sebastian Stan, please give us, your voice impression of Donald
mm,
Trump, and I want to see how Donald Trump reacts. Sebastian Stan does a terrible
mm,
impression of me. This movie's gonna suck. It's all wrong. Fake news, fake movies, all from fake Hollywood.
you gotta do like the hand gestures too.
Yeah, the hand
So
gesture.
sad.
It's so
So
sad.
sad.
So sad. Hollywood needs to use me again to be relevant. Like I did.
Yeah, it's man. They gotta hurry up though, because I want to see that.
Yes. That like you think
Paramount on Showtime. Oh, okay, I
Trump's
didn't
like
know.
I was never invited to the premiere, and then, oh my god.
Also, there was the Deadpool 3 leaks.
I
All those
know.
all those leaks.
Yeah. That's what John Campion's worried about.
The interesting thing was that there's a Moon Knight reference and
Yeah.
Toad driving a fantastic car, which was weird.
Yeah.
So
John Campion mentioned some of that on that video that the worry about Deadpool and comparing to the Marvels. He did mention that.
yeah, the Marvels is what a disaster.
Yeah.
What a disaster. I still have not seen that movie. Will I see it? I have no clue. My
It's,
Disney Plus is expired now.
you know
So
what's weird? Indiana Jones is finally on Disney Plus. Like I thought it'd be on Disney Plus earlier.
it's not on Disney Plus?
It just came out on Disney Plus. Just like now.
Now?
Yeah.
Like the recent movie.
Yeah, the recent one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it came out in like September or something.
No, it just came out like maybe early December or late November.
Oh.
Maybe last week, maybe.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what's crazy? Like the Marvels is I think the Marvels is Disney's biggest bomb. I think it might be bigger than John Carter.
Oof.
I have to go look back and see, but yeah, it's damn. I mean, it didn't even last the 4 weeks. Like it's kind of crazy. Like
Brie
the
Larson
movie
doesn't.
just came and went.
The only person who's talking about the Marvels was Iman Liliani, whatever. She's the only
Right.
one I see talking about it. Brie Larson barely talks about it. The Monica Rambeau actress, I've never seen no interviews. I've never seen anything talk
No,
about
I
it.
haven't heard her talk about it. I don't think they're going to talk about it, to be honest. Not even Disney wants to talk about this movie. So, I mean, that kind of says something.
December 1st, then. Okay. Yeah.
And the Marvels is probably not going to drop on Disney Plus might come on Disney Plus until like what, February, March, maybe even later.
They should have it in January. Drop in.
To
January.
be honest, they should just put it this month.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Even Wish is doing man. What happened to the like late 2023 box office? What a mess. Absolute mess. Like no, I mean the only movie that is like doing decent is Hunger Games. And I haven't been to the movies in a month now, which is a record for me. Nothing this month was like Napoleon looked like crap. The Marvels looked like crap.
Godzilla.
I didn't get to see it, unfortunately.
Oh.
I didn't get to see it. I am gonna watch that movie, but yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah.
Yeah, they should drop those they're definitely gonna drop those early. If Wish drops, did you hold on? I just remembered. They have a Fandango deal in the States for the Wish. Yeah, that I thought is pretty. That screams desperate. Oh, that finally came out in theaters. Okay,
you can see Rebel Moon theaters. Nope. Even though we can't.
I mean, here's the thing: I would go watch it in theaters, but Netflix is so stingy. Like, a lot of the Netflix movies, like, I can never get to them.
We're gonna do a spoiler review on Rebel Moon. We are gonna do it. When I watch
definitely,
we are gonna do it.
And you know, everybody's gonna come after me because I'm ready to shit on the movie. I'm ready to shit on this movie. If it's good, I'll say it's good, but I'm ready to shit on this movie. Oh, they've been. Yeah, they've been. It feels like they've been touring that movie for quite some time. I thought that movie already came out.
Did you? Oh yeah, you know what? The Florence Pugh got hit by. I don't know what the item was, but that was pretty. I mean, it was not. You shouldn't do that, but that was pretty funny actually. Sorry.
Yeah. At this point, people are just gonna see that we're just assholes. They just like turn on an episode and you just hear us cussing and swearing and just saying all this crazy shit, and then
we can do that.
Fuck. Like we get canceled. Oh man.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know how people loved Army of Dead. Army of Dead sucked.
Army of Dead definitely sucked. I can attest to that.
It made Batista look like a bad actor. Really, really did.
I'm just wondering, like, on what scale will Rebel Moon suck? Like what part will I like, and what would am I just gonna like go berserk over? Like that's where I'm at with these Zack Snyder movies. Is like, is there something I like? Is there something I hate?
Yeah, I won't watch. When I watch the Rebel Moon, I won't watch reviewers from biased Snyder fans. I'll only watch reviews from non-biased.
Oh, that reminded me. Did you see that Snyder crazy review of Rebel Moon where the person said that their uvula was like they didn't say orgasming. They said something like it was like moving or something, like it made their uvula like pop or that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Like your uvula. What? Like, why your uvula in particular? Like, so, what the fuck are you smoking to say that or put that in a sentence? Like,
what are you?
Like, I'm telling you, these Snyder fans.
I can say soup saying something sexually like that.
So you didn't see that tweet, right? Because I don't know if it was satire or not, but it sounded pretty real. Like it was a Snyder account.
Wait, I don't know.
I'll link that to you.
I know it's being. You can see the theaters in Toronto, but I don't know where it was showing in Toronto. Right, we're one of
that's what I'm saying. Netflix is stupid. That's what I'm saying. Netflix never. They don't promote their stuff in the theater. They don't care. Like, why even bother putting it in the theater? Like, it's freaking stupid.
It looks like a Cheeto. It looks like a Cheeto.
It looks like a Cheeto.
Oh my god. You see the typical Snyder fans, they're like when they heard Zack Snyder's willing to come back to DC if he wants to work on the Dark Knight Returns adaptation. That's Snyder fans. Oh man, that means he's gonna work. He's willing to work at DC, and also that Netflix is willing to work with Warner Brothers to have some maybe DC.
Oh yeah, the Snyderverse, that whole fucking discussion.
Tiff, thank you. Oh, I know about Lightbox. I'm like, I was reading that when Netflix came out. I'm like, do you know Snyder fans? Warner Brothers does already have. Do you know?
Netflix said either. This is what I'm guessing, right? Because that came out of fucking nowhere, right? I don't even believe
the Netflix. Yeah,
I think they know bloody well that that's never going to happen, and they said that because I think they're seeing that Rebel Moon is not tracking well. That's my guess. So they had to put that out there, so there's like, oh shit, if we watch Rebel Moon we could get the fucking Snyderverse back, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's the reason why they put that out there, because why in God's green earth would fucking Warner Brothers do that at all? The fucking brand
they're doing
is almost yeah, like their brand is almost to shit
They're
because
not
of the
going to do it. They're not
Snyderverse.
going. They're not going to. They're not going to sell. They're not going to have a separate universe on Netflix with the big boys like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, smaller properties like Sandman. They might do.
Yeah,
Something like,
they might do it for things that they don't care about, but they're not
yeah.
gonna
Sandman's a
basically
good
give
show.
Netflix
Yeah.
the DC IP to do whatever the fuck they want with.
Snyder specifically said he doesn't own the characters. Like the Snyder cult thing, Snyder for some reason Snyder owns the characters.
Yeah, this is just that whole article. Like, there was some shady shit going on with that article. I don't believe a word that was being said. Who's that? What's up?
Must be something new. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you said the TIFF light box.
Yeah.
That's usually where most Netflix movies are going to show. I don't know
I'm not
about.
going all the way downtown to watch.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's for me. Obviously, that's pretty far. I've been to that theater.
Not for
yeah,
Rebel Moon. Maybe for
not
a
for
TIFF
Rebel
theater movie. Not for Rebel Moon.
Not for yeah. you that's a premium. You know, that's for cinema. You know what I mean? That's for films, not
cinema,
not Rebel Moon.
Cinema. To hear that, Snyder people call Snyder call everything Snyder does cinema. I'm like, what?
No, we'll go to like we have to go to Cineplex for that movie. That's the only cinema that's gonna have it. It's the only cinema in our fucking area. Man, competition sucks here.
Well, I'm not going all the way to London. If you get me a flight,
yeah, London, man.
Lightbox, man. I know the TIFF Bell Lightbox. Yeah, I know where it is.
December 15th. Oh man.
Why would I go over there if I could watch it on? If I could watch it on stream at home? Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to see the movie like as soon as possible. Like I want to get rid of this shit, but I also want to talk about it too, right? So, Netflix
has been known to acquire a lot of movies that don't have a studio backing them.
Right.
Right. Like there's been movies that made that don't have a studio, like a studio that's producing the movie, right? So Netflix has been known or distributing the movie. So Netflix has been known as the company is one of the companies that buys the movie, right? And it'll be distributed on their service. Netflix has been known to do a lot of independent films, and most of the time they suck.
But Rebel Moon is. I really think Rebel Moon's not going to do what Netflix thinks it's going to do.
Oh, Rebel Moon! They're trying to get Zack Snyder to build up Netflix's first big universe, right? Because Netflix never really had a universe, right? Right? And he's trying to do it with Army of the Dead more, right? Because he wants all this other stuff with Army of the Dead universe.
They tried though, but it just failed. Yeah. Like that whole Army of Thieves, like no one watched that crap.
No fucking Paramount, you better not get this movie. I don't fucking want you to get this movie.
Well, I kind of want to see that movie in theaters, not on Netflix.
But I better see it on Netflix and Paramount because I don't want to pay for Paramount.
Well, I'd rather Paramount put it in the movie theaters just to see. Yeah,
true too. Obviously, yeah.
That I would go watch in the movie.
Yeah,
theater, but yeah, I don't know, man. This Rebel Moon. Have they released a new trailer? Because now I'm kind of like,
I don't even see the trailer on TV, and it comes out like in 10 days.
Like, yeah, that's why I'm curious. Have they put out a new trailer? Like recently,
from
within
the
last
event,
month?
That's it. And so I think there's a screening, maybe. I don't know, but the movie comes out 10. That's the thing with Netflix, right? They don't promote their stuff. So how is it going to generate any interest if you don't promote from people watching on TV on commercials or whatever, man? They don't promote their stuff.
My guess is that Rebel Moon is going to be like more Zack Snyder than Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
because it doesn't. It looks like a bunch of like. First off, it looks incoherent. I don't know what the fucking story is. Like what the fuck is going on? Yeah, but like incoherent Star Wars. Like who's who, what's going on? Like I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see. Netflix has really ruined a lot of shit, and I'm sorry, but like Netflix is not putting out like the last movie I did like was The Killer, but it seemed like a lot of people didn't like The Killer. I can kind of see why. It's a little it's a little generic for David Fincher, but
Netflix has put a lot of bad movies this year. A lot of bad movies.
I don't even really watch Netflix anymore. I have to be honest.
The one movie that came out this year that with Emily Blunt, Chris Evans, man, Chris Evans is not having
What the hell was that?
The Hustlers.
Oh, that movie.
Not good. Poor reviews. Chris Evans, ever since leaving
well, that's why he said he's gonna retire.
leaving Marvel has not been going so well.
No. I think he knows there's nothing else. He's been in a lot of crap movies this year alone. Remember that Apple Plus or Apple TV Plus? What I can't even say. What is it? Apple TV. Yeah.
Arna. Yeah.
What was that called? Ghosted, and he was like dating a spy or something.
Yeah, she was yeah.
And then he's supposed to be in a movie with The Rock in it, and it's like a Christmas movie or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's this
what
movie.
The hell?
There was this movie. Robert Downey Jr., Robert Pattinson, Amy Adams was supposed to be for Netflix.
Yeah, that was Adam McKay, right?
Yeah, it got canceled.
Yeah, because he's gonna do like another movie or something that he's more interested in. Oh, they're gonna do a Ken spinoff.
I mean, I told you that like I said, Barbie is not going to be the only thing. They're going to do something. Like they're going to expand that. Like, sorry.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Like everybody.
Because I mean, Margot Robbie is saying that she doesn't want to do a Barbie 2, but
she's going to do it. If they're doing a Ken spinoff, she's going to do Barbie. She's going to do it. She's going.
But will it make another $1 billion? I don't think so. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
I think Hollywood needs to like realize that if a movie is just like randomly successful, I don't think the answer is you make a sequel. I think if you make a spin-off movie, that might work. That might be different, but you got to go in a different direction.
Joker is like, we're not gonna plan to make a sequel 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, we're gonna do a sequel.
Yeah, we will do a sequel.
Even though
that's another movie I'm curious about next year. Like, is that movie going to do well? Do you think it's going to do well, or just because of the first movie?
Oh, the Fall Guy.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, the Fall Guys. Yeah, or the Fall Guy. Is it the Fall Guy?
Ryan Gosling and
yeah, who else is in that movie?
I think it's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about the Ocean's 11 prequel with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. Yeah, that to me sounds like a terrible idea. Why?
I'm sorry, but I'm not so. I kind of tapped out of the Ocean.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, and now they're trying to like rejuvenate it with gang. Oh, the stars of Barbie, Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie.
That sounds like a terrible idea. They should scrap that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That movie's gonna flop. I'm sorry, that's gonna flop. If they think that, if we stick Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling in a movie that's gonna do well, yeah, right. That's not just because you had one movie, and you have to understand it was Barbie. I think anybody could have been in Barbie, and it would have been successful at this rate. I mean, we thought it wasn't gonna be successful, but it turns out we were wrong. I mean, you were actually right. You said it was going to make $1 billion. I was wrong. But
I think a lot of people were wrong.
Yeah. So, but I think if we change around the people who were in Barbie, I think it still would have made the same amount of money. Just have different actors. Not with Amy Schumer, no. Someone who was equivalent to Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, I mean.
Yeah. The original person was supposed to be Amy Schumer.
Right, no, not that movie. Keep Greta Gerwig and the script. Just change the actors.
I mean, the original plan for Barbie was Amy Schumer, but and it was a totally different story. It wasn't supposed to be like Barbie. So it
was going to be like a satire making fun of Barbie. Yeah, the typical kind of like comedy at the time of a property.
Oh, I'm gonna end it here. It's actually been 2 hours. Thank you, Blinded, for coming on. Tell me what maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll go over the Game Awards
Yeah, we're supposed to do a stream, me and RJ.
Okay.
So I'm gonna talk to him about that. But
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna do it on Thursday, hopefully. If not, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll talk to him just so.
Yeah. Like Degrassi. Thank you guys for coming
Yeah.
on. Also, make sure to follow, subscribe to my new channel. It's pinned. It's pinned at the top. The
Yeah,
dissect.
go check
where I
that
dissect
out.
other people. I dissected Mr. Campia.
Mr. Fraud Campia.
He just gave me some more ammo in the live stream I did. Thank you, Mr.
Some
Campia.
more ammo.
Even you give me more ammo. Like seriously, like seriously, he's good for that. Like seriously.
Yeah, he don't.
Thank
he
you,
don't care.
Campia. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all that. Enjoy the Game Awards. And yeah, take care. And I think, is there a movie coming out this? I don't know. I think, whatever.